We ready?
Ready.
All right.
Let's go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tales from the Fort.
Yeah.
Back again, and I am Jared still.
And I am back, and I am Jared.
Yes, we have our hairless friend back.
Wait a minute. You can't tell that I don't have hair. How do you know? Maybe I went to men's club.
No, you didn't. There ain't no coming back from that. All right. Well,
that is true.
So today the guests are going to be my actual barber, AD, and her wife, Brittany, who is also a barber. So we'll have some barbershop talk.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Nice. So
why
you're
don't y'all
both
say hi,
barbers.
guys?
Oh, yes. Both barbers.
Say hello.
Hi.
Hi.
First timers.
Yeah. First time, long time.
And you can bring your mic
Yeah.
closer to you. Yeah.
And these, just make sure they're straight up with that.
Yeah.
Or else it'll fall over and break.
There you
and
go.
then you
All right.
owe me money. So.
Let's go. No.
All right.
She'll just give you a free haircut.
Yeah, just free
Yeah.
haircut. Not free haircut.
Do free
That'd be a
haircuts
good
and
one.
we good.
So do you cut his hair and his beard? Do you
I do.
Nice.
Yep.
Because you were talking
Yes.
about beards, so okay. Nice.
I love doing the beards.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I got a manly beard.
You do. You definitely
I love
do.
my beard. It's just-
A
yeah.
little white now, but
I know. I need some just for men and or something like
Wait a
that.
little bit. You got to keep a
I'd
little
look
bit of
weird though, I think, if I had like actual color in there.
it. You might. I
Just
mean,
try it.
too
Look
much
like an
color.
idiot.
Yeah.
but yeah, I
But
cut his
bleach
hair,
it blonde.
and he wears a hat
Yeah.
100% of the time.
Yeah.
Last time I fixed
Yeah.
my hair, I think was maybe Christmas,
Makes
somewhere
me so,
around there.
makes me so mad.
bad.
People
Yeah.
with a good set of hair and they cover it up with the hat.
Oh, I know.
I have to cover it up with the hat because I have nothing. I have nothing up there. There's jack shit up there.
Oh, man.
You got a couple little sprigs.
Yeah. If I let it grow for a month.
When's the last time you've actually let it grow out, or have
Oh.
you ever since you started shaving it?
No, I usually shave it every week. So
Dang.
yeah.
You do it yourself, or did you have to get?
Mandy will shave.
Do you have one of those
shave
like palm shavers?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah,
Those
that
are
thing's
so
work.
cool.
yes, they work
Yeah.
great. I didn't think that they would, but Mandy got it for me for Christmas a couple years back, and it works great.
Do you
They're awesome.
like make sure you're putting like lotion
Yeah.
or, keeping it moist?
Mm-hmm.
Moist.
Moist, very
That's a
moist.
fun word.
Moist.
That's Jared's favorite.
I've
word.
never shaved I've shaved the sides of my hair because I used to do basically the same hairstyle. It's just the top was longer and it
Oh,
had a
that's
fucking
right.
butt crack part. And for picture day one day,
The
my
90s
mom,
cut.
because my mom's a hairdresser, and I had my goatee. It was probably about this long, but it was just the chin part, and I had everything else shaved, and I would twist it off into horns.
Oh my gosh.
And then it was picture day the next day, and my mom shaved the side of my hair with I think a 1, and I wanted her to do a 0 so then I could shave it with a razor, and she's like, no. So then I stayed up all night shaving my fucking head with a razor, and the next morning I sit down to eat breakfast, and she's just like staring at me, and she's like, what'd you do to your hair? And I was just like, I accidentally shaved a little too high, so I had to shave it all. And she's like, yeah, right. And I was like, so then
Nothing like
I'm a
school-
man,
my
Mom. Leave me
school
alone.
picture- actually, do I have that one in here? My school picture is me in like a Kurt Cobain t-shirt and
So 90s.
parted hair and shaved to the skin. And you can't really see my goatee though. I don't have the picture. Oh, well. Okay.
Sam,
You'll just have to picture it.
tease me.
I
Is your
know.
mom
Such
still
a
cut?
tease.
Yeah, she was working at JCPenney for like fucking ever. And then she left there, and now she's at like just rents a stall at like a little place over around Northeast Mall, in a little shopping center over there. And she just does like old lady hair.
Yeah.
So she does like perms and colors and all that shit. So she does that. And
I feel like there's barbers out there that cut until they're like 80-something years old.
yeah, basically she said that,
Handshaking.
she'll retire whenever all her clients die off because all her clients are really old ladies
Yeah.
and there's
so
not many
morbid.
people that still do that type of hairstyles. So,
See, you can look forward to it.
well, it's
Yeah.
weird. She'll go.
She won't stop cutting.
I know,
Mm-hmm.
but like she'll go do their hair after they die, like at the funeral home.
Oh,
she'll
yeah.
do the
I
hair
was
in the
wondering.
coffin.
I
And shit.
bet.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I would, yeah. That's weird though. I don't know if I could do that.
No, I would be like, fuck you, no.
I don't know. I think I could.
Really?
Yeah.
She'll do their
you?
makeup too if it looks like crap.
Yep. I would do it.
Oh man.
Yeah, because my I think it was my great grandmother. She passed away, and they had some ugly lipstick color on her, and her
Right.
hair was. And she was like, she never wore that shade, so she like wiped it off and took some of her lipstick and put it on her. I was like, you have dead lady lipstick.
Oh man.
Like, what?
That's funny.
So that's my mom.
Yeah, I don't know if I could
Hi,
do
Mom. She's listening. She's probably cleaning the house right now. So
Yeah. She's our one listener.
watch out for that spider web.
Sorry, I took your client. He's in good hands.
Yes. So, well, I never paid her for haircuts.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
She's probably like, oh, darn, I don't have to waste more time. Oh,
My son's been mooching off of me
Yeah.
for too long.
got 9,000 free haircuts. It's about time you start paying for them. Because there for a while, I'd go every 2 weeks. And then whenever I moved down to San Antonio, it sucked because the pandemic hit and then all the barbers were closed. And then I'm like way down there. And I was like, well, I got like a little fro going on. So I had to come up, call my mom. I was like, hey, if I come up this weekend, can you give me a haircut? And she's like, yeah. So
I always forget that you barely just moved here pretty much.
Yeah.
yeah, I've almost been back 2 years now.
Damn.
So it's been nuts. But
Yeah,
And how
that's
long have I been cutting you?
about a year and a half.
okay.
Because you started in January of last year.
Okay.
Because I remember because I moved back, I did the cop as a Halloween costume that one year, and I shaved my mustache into handlebars, and then I had to start growing my beard from scratch, and I grew it from like the beginning of November till when I saw her in January, and then she shaped it up because it was starting to get all bushy looking, and I was like, I look like Al Borland, and like I need a flannel shirt now, but.
So you guys didn't know each other out
No,
before?
she does Alex's hair as
Okay.
well, and then Alex is just like, "Dude, you need to go to AD." You know, I've been telling her about your beard, bro. I was just like, "All right." And he's like, "If I make you an appointment, will you go?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll go." So I just,
Shout out to Alex.
And now
Yeah.
he has a beard.
yeah,
Mr. Grumpy.
I know Alex has his little beard now.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh.
We even use enhancements.
Ooh.
Make it a little darker.
Let his secrets out.
We're on to you, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
We're on to you.
Punk ass bitch. JK. Oh my god. What was I gonna say? Oh, so what have you been up to since you last talked to us?
Yeah, no shit. I mean, just a quick run. My wife and I celebrated 25 years of marriage 3 weeks ago, so that's why I missed that one. So,
Congratulations.
hell yeah, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What's the secret?
Oh man. Two biggest things I feel is, obviously communication, but I think that's like the cliche of, oh, you got to talk, communicate. But I think the biggest thing is just understanding that there's give and take. You got to give, you got to take. It's not all give, it's not all take. You
Give it up the butt, take it up the butt.
right, exactly. I knew Jared was going to take this there.
Honey.
Because my wife and I mean, we're really opposites in a lot of ways. I mean, there's a lot of things that we love, like music. We love music, the same types of music. We love pretty much the same type of movies and shows and stuff like that. But food-wise, we're completely opposite. And then she's a very introvert. I'm a very extrovert.
Yes,
So opposites do attract.
they
And,
do. I will tell you that.
Yeah. And
High five.
He's like, hey.
I don't know. I can be an introvert and I can be an extrovert. Like I'm like a
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not in
bivert.
between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like bivirtual.
Yeah, I can adapt to my surroundings. If I come into a place and there's a lot of introverts, I can kind of go that direction, just kind of sit there. And I love my peace and quiet for sure. There's a lot of times where I come home and I just
I like to take
talk.
stuff in a lot because I watch people and then
Yes.
a lot of the times it's like I study them so much that I can do like little impressions and make fun of them.
Yes.
So I just store all this stuff and it's like, oh yeah, you do it that way, huh?
Oh gosh.
And I think for us, not that we lived through our kids, but we love all three of our kids. We've been very active in their lives, and whatever they're into, we want to support them and help them. And if they don't want to do something anymore, we don't beat them up and it's like, oh, you can't, you got to keep this. Now we make sure that they don't quit.
Yes.
If they're in the middle of something, they got to see it through.
Yep.
But if they don't want to go back into it the next year, then yeah, we're done. Case in point, when we first moved here, my daughter was learning violin, and in Arizona, it was really cool. She loved it. It was all in the school, but when we got here, the school didn't have it. So she had to go to,
What?
yeah.
What school doesn't have fucking
Keller,
violin?
The
Keller?
Keller School District. Well,
maybe.
Keller High School had it.
Castleberry had it.
Yeah. But
I don't think Eagle Mountain.
Or is it like a special class for violin?
no, just
or
orchestra.
band?
Just orchestra.
Oh.
Yeah. They
I
had
don't know if they-
band, but they didn't have orchestra.
Oh, they don't have violins in bands?
No, they have like drums and
I
guitars
know some
and
chicks
trumpets.
at school had violin case, but I don't remember.
I think
maybe
some-
was it orchestra?
Yeah, it's usually orchestra that has all the string instruments. And that's what she liked in Arizona because it was just a small group. It was like 20, maybe 30 kids in there. Well, then when we get here, she had to kind of almost do, I don't want to call it a traveling orchestra, but it was kind of like a traveling orchestra. I mean, it was still in Keller, but it was just every single middle school and high school kid that wanted to do orchestra, since they didn't have it in their school, they came together at Keller High School to do it. And there's like 60 damn
They
kids in
performed
there.
at like malls and stuff, and
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it was crazy. And then you only had like 3 or 4 instructors, and so you got 3 or 4
they're probably
instructors with
volunteering
60,
for it all.
pretty much. And so she'd be not understanding the music, but all the instructors are over on this side of the room paying
Yeah.
attention to those kids. And there's one time she just broke down. She was just crying, as she's playing the violin, and I just felt sorry for her. I'm just like, oh my God.
I mean, I feel like if there's any instrument to cry while you're playing, it's violin. You just be all set. I don't know what the fuck I'm playing.
Oh man.
So we got her out of that. There was really no time to just quit. It was just an ongoing. It just never ended. You just kept going and going, and so we got her out of that. But everything else, we made them see it through, and they like a lot of stuff we like. Especially our music, and I love that.
Yes.
My youngest kind of founded Ghost. And she's like, I found this new group, and started listening. I'm like, hey, that's pretty damn good.
That's kind of like how our oldest Mason is.
Yeah.
He likes all kinds of music.
Mm-hmm.
A
All
lot
of
of
it.
old school too.
Yes.
Oh, that's
and we
cool.
love it because, we can jam to it too.
Right.
So it's like, ooh, yes.
Right.
Even
Exactly.
the little one,
You have that
he loves
bond.
all
Yep.
that. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I feel like both of them have really good taste in music.
Yeah. And then the next weekend that I missed 2 weekends ago, one of my good buddies up in Wichita passed away. He died of a massive stroke. So just
Jesus.
out of nowhere, he's like 43 years old.
I was gonna do the sad trombone, but I'm like, probably not.
Oh my gosh, not the time.
Yeah, too soon, bro. Too soon. But no.
How old was he?
43.
Damn.
43, 42, around there. He's just a couple years younger than I am. So, but yeah, and he was with my buddies the night before. It was a Saturday night. They were all hanging out at his barn. They were watching the UFC fight or some type of fight. And he went home early, got into bed, and then about 3 o'clock in the morning, his wife saw that like half of his body wasn't working, and his one of side of his face was drooped. And so she called the ambulance right then and there. But by the time he got to the hospital, he was already in a coma. He was in a coma for about a week and a half, and they finally had to just let him go.
Shit.
So, but so he passed away, and then last weekend I was weekend duty for the fucking last time. Thank God.
What's weekend duty?
So I work for Quick Trip.
Okay.
And weekend duty, we have 2 people on duty for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to take calls from the stores. So anything
Was it after
crazy.
4 o'clock on Friday or
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock? Yeah.
So 5 o'clock on Friday to 5 o'clock in the morning on Monday, I'm on call for the east side of town. So I have all of Dallas, Plano, McKinney.
Far.
Yes. And you're only supposed to get called for an emergency, but
They call you for every
they
fucking
call you
thing.
for everything. My lights won't turn on. Did you try the switch? Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Oh my God.
It's stupid. The weekend people at QT are just
I think I noticed that though. It's a completely different crew all the time.
Yeah.
But then you gotta like add into the factor of like all the younger generation. I feel like do you have typically younger people?
Oh yeah.
And that's why, because this younger generation just doesn't know how to do anything.
No.
So
They don't get our work ethic.
No.
They don't get they want everything handed to them.
Yes.
They want to be appreciated for doing their job. It's like
Yeah.
you cleaned the bathroom. Yeah, but I cleaned it really good. Well,
No, you didn't.
thanks.
I mean,
or
your definition really good, and mine,
right.
and my definition of you
I
fucking
was
suck
scared
are
of him if
pretty.
he was my manager.
Oh well,
Yeah,
it
you
was-
used to work for Quick Trip.
me and him
Oh,
worked
yeah.
together.
That's
Yeah, we worked together for a while, and I would get after the fucking
Oh, yeah.
clerks. I was the hammer at the store.
yeah.
I would chase them down and shit.
golly.
My favorite, you remember Ricky?
Yes.
Fucking slob Ricky. He's this kid, chubby Mexican kid, and because you can wear like the black windbreaker that's the pullover, and he always come in, his collar would be all jacked up, and he'd roll over the counter, and then he'd salute me, and then I was just like, dude, you look like you fell out of the fucking dryer.
Wait,
Ricky.
he would do like an actual roll over the
Yeah.
counter?
Yeah, the little handicap counter. He
Yeah.
would kind of roll over it,
His
and
shoes
then
were shit.
yeah, I had to get on to him for that.
Yeah, Jared walked up to him and was like, you need to buy new shoes. Oh, I can't really. I don't care. You need to buy. Don't come back in here until you get
No,
new
I
shoes.
didn't need that to be. I pulled up policy and said, "Hey, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but
my gosh.
policy said shoes have to be in good repair. So
Maybe that's how
within
they
the
said
next week or two, try to get it." I was like, "If you need help with it, let me know. We'll work something out." Next day, he shows up with another pair of shoes that are worn, and I was just like, "Why haven't you just been wearing these?" And he's just like, "Oh."
He's a goober. He's
Yeah,
such a goober.
but he was stocking the beer cooler, and there's the clear glass in the kitchen, like looking in there.
Yeah.
And he's all looking, and I'm just standing there staring at him. And then he looks over, oh, geez, like that. And then I open the door because it's a double door. I go, Ricky. And he took off running, and I go, get back here. I was just like,
oh shit.
but they all respected me.
Yeah, they did.
I was fucking hard as hell on them, but at the same time, once we got our shit done, I was cool. I was like,
Yeah.
we do what we need to do. We're done. Like, I don't give a shit what we do, but if you're taking because Ricky's the one that fucking went out there to do trash, and I caught him picking the trash out.
Yeah.
I remember you told me about
And
that.
I was like, you motherfucker. Because my clerks knew if I pulled them up on register during the time, because I always did register like at certain times, and then I'll go do my stuff, because I had a like full-on routine at that store.
Right.
And I had all the same clerks every single evening, and then they knew if I pulled them up on register for something, like, oh, shit.
And I think with this generation, I think that type of relationship with them at work helps.
Oh, yeah.
Have that stern part about you to get them to understand what work ethic is, but then be able to kind of befriend them and have a good time with them later on to show them, hey, this is kind of your reward if you do your fucking job. Just
learn your job. I'm cool
get it
as
done.
shit.
Yeah, because
You're not good at your job.
they're not
you're
learning
like
it from
me.
their parents.
I feel
So
like barbers just don't give a fuck.
No, it's
Like,
We see a lot of like the younger generation rolling through. And I mean, it's like they're in and out within a short time.
Yes.
Like, it's crazy. Like, they come in, they're like, oh, yeah, we're ready to get it. We're ready to make this money.
Yeah.
We're ready to hustle.
check it out, y'all.
Yeah,
You know,
all of
I'll
that.
be in
but
the
then
shop.
they realize that, hey, you're not getting paid hourly.
Yep.
You know, there's
You
gonna
only
be
get paid
times
if you do
you're
work.
sitting for hours and hours when you're building your clientele,
right,
and they can't do it.
they don't get they don't understand
it.
building your clientele and
If anything, I feel like they
Selling
miss
yourself.
more days.
Yeah.
It's bad.
that's crazy.
How long have y'all been doing hair for?
So I've been cutting for about 8-9 years now,
Nice.
give or take.
You're an old lady.
I am.
I don't know. I think it's been about
Way to 40.
4 years for
Okay.
me.
Did you say halfway to 40?
Yes. Or wait,
She's drunk.
in my 30s.
Okay. I was like, you're not 20.
She wishes she was.
Graduated. Been doing hair at the playground.
Brittany's been doing about
Yep.
4.5 years.
Been doing them pigtails.
Yeah. Little
So
braids, I got you.
let me tell y'all, when this girl started cutting, I would make her cut my hair, and this girl would take 4 hours to do a bald
4
fade on me.
hours?
4
It was
fucking
one
hours,
time.
dude.
One time took me
It
4
was
hours.
one time, but I lost my shit because I'm like, I can't be still for that long.
I know. I'm falling
Like, I
asleep
need to
over
take a
here.
break. Hell yeah.
It was bad. And it was
Had
still an
lines
awful
all in my-
haircut. It was awful.
Why did it take 4 hours? Were you just like nervous about it, or
I think I was just nervous and
Okay.
just trying to like, I was brand new with
Trying
it.
to kind
you
of
know
do
what
it
I mean?
slow.
Like,
Just
And,
started
yeah,
out.
it was
Yeah.
When you first start out, you question everything.
well, yeah,
Right.
because if you take too much off, there's no turning back.
Right.
Oh yeah. So then
Right.
you just got to go up from there. You know
Because that's
what
what
I
my
mean?
mom always says. Like, I can always, I can't put the hair back on. So we can leave it this long and see if you like it.
Right.
Once I cut it off, it's gone.
right?
Yeah. It was bad.
Wow.
She figured it out. She's here.
Yeah, it was a lot of work, but I did it. And
Oh yeah. And now 4
and
years
now
in.
I can fade her hair in like
2.5 seconds.
2.5 seconds.
Takes like
Thank
20
2.5
minutes
hours.
sometimes.
Yep.
So
We
quick.
watch a movie and watch Avengers, and by the time it's done, it's. Do y'all find it harder to get like male clientele to use y'all since you're women?
Sometimes.
So
Because typically a barber and where these guys are going for these type of haircuts, like she does,
Yeah.
are more done by male barbers.
Correct.
And typically of the,
So I feel like as of a few years ago, it's become more normal being a female barber.
yeah.
But I will say there's still guys that call the shop and they say,
Oh, hell no.
I don't want to be cut by a woman. I want a male. But even the male barber in there won't even cut him because he's just kind of like, if you don't want to get cut by them, I'm not going to cut you
Yeah.
either.
Well,
you know?
yeah.
I wouldn't
true.
either.
Yeah.
I feel like they come off
Pissing.
very rude though when they, and I
Yeah.
think that's what it
Yeah.
is. It's just the approach.
I think I've dealt with that twice.
Yeah.
Like when they've come into the shop and they're like looking at me and I'm just like, at that point, I just tell them like, I'm not, like, I won't cut you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to question from the get go, like, that's not the type of clientele that I need.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
For
I need
sure.
somebody that's going to just be, it is what it is. Females are out there cutting
Yeah.
every day.
It's
so.
a lot like female managers for us. Like when we had
Yeah.
Katie at 966,
Yeah.
she'd have a hell of a time with some clerks on the weekend, and then Jared and I would come in and tell them the exact same thing that Katie did,
Yeah.
and then they shape up, and it's like, and then I got to pull them aside. It's like, why does it take Jared and I to get you to work, but Katie's telling you the exact? Well, Katie's just a bitch. I'm like, no, Katie's just being a manager. She's just telling you what you need to fucking do.
She kind of was, but
Well, I mean, yeah, once somebody,
she had her days, but
yeah, when the
She called
person's
it all
not
the
listening.
fucking time.
Well, yeah, she did that shit, but
I didn't like her because I was 2A at that store and I worked all my fucking weekends. I put in the time.
Right.
I learned, and then I finally had to fucking fight for a 1A interview. And then she comes in and calls in every fucking weekend. And then, oh, I got my 1A interview. I'm like, oh, cool.
right.
Motherfucker. No.
Okay.
Secrets.
But yes. She's gone? Yeah. Okay.
Tell her, leave you alone.
I know.
We're recording in the studio.
I definitely feel like we have to prove ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like work a little harder to be seen in this
Yeah.
industry and stuff like that.
Right.
I feel like new clients that come to me, they're the ones that kind of question it more sometimes. And I can kind of tell when they're looking at the mirror constantly. I fucking hate this shit. Like because, we use our mirror to
Oh, yeah.
see.
I don't think I've
when I'm-
ever, unless I'm
Yeah.
aimed right towards it, like even if it's slightly off, I don't even look. I just look straight forward.
Yeah. So when I'm looking at the mirror, I'm trying to see if it's blended, but then here they go. Just
Yeah.
like this. I'm like,
Quit
oh.
you
moving
stop
your
moving
fucking
your
head.
So I just move myself and I'm like, there you
Yeah.
go.
Do you want to do this or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's what I do. I'll just turn the chair. I'm like, here you go.
But
Do you
I
need the
feel
mirror?
like
Yeah.
we've learned to be very firm, you know what I mean? Because people will try to run all over you.
Oh yeah,
for
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But,
Have you ever like cut someone? Like, what's the worst?
oh, dude.
I remember.
Uh-oh.
I need some
It was
horror
like-
stories.
There was like a 80, 90-year-old man, and he wanted his face to be hot towel shaved.
Okay.
Now, I was trying to stretch out the skin the best way that I could, and I was doing it, and it just like, he didn't even flinch or anything. He didn't feel shit.
Oh.
And it just kind of started gushing out blood a little bit, and I was like, fuck. I fucked
I
up.
just killed this old man.
But,
Just killed somebody's
I'm
grandpa.
John Wick. Oh
I
fuck.
just went through my steps, and it ended up it stopped, and I was
Okay.
like, okay. I told him, and he was like, oh, you're fine. I'm like, okay, cool. But
He was probably on blood thinners or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. They're
there's
paper
been a couple
thin
times
skin.
that I've cut kids when they move That's why I
Oh,
explained
yeah.
it to him. I'm like, this razor will
I will
slice and
fucking
dice
cut you if you move.
Yeah, that's what I want to say.
I had told one kid one time, if you keep moving, I'm going to cut your ear off, and then it's just going to fall on the floor and just be laying there on the floor. He stopped moving so quick, and I was just he looked down like,
She didn't already do it, did she?
Is that my ear? Mama.
You should have a fake ear that you
So,
keep at your
I've been
station.
wanting to do that.
I know where you can get one.
I've been wanting to prank some of you motherfuckers. I got some stuff up my sleeve.
Yeah.
You're my first one.
You're
Me?
gonna get it. You're
Yeah.
gonna get it.
I
I'm not
gotta
gonna
fuck
believe
with
it.
you.
I'm not gonna
only if
believe
we can just
anything.
hold it together. You know, I feel like
True.
Yeah.
I know.
we're the type of people that
I'm going to
cannot
hold it together more than them.
I know, exactly.
They're going to be dying laughing or something.
with
I'm just
that
like, you know,
before even starting.
Yep. Always give it.
I didn't like that ear
I know.
anyway.
yeah. Fuck that ear. Stupid ass ear.
I think I actually cut an older gentleman's piece of his hearing aid one time
What?
because it was in my way.
Sparked.
And it kind of just flopped down, and I was just,
Sparky.
and I was like, oh shit.
Oh my!
What?
I
Huh?
didn't even say nothing.
You probably wouldn't have been able to hear you.
I know.
I didn't say shit.
For some reason, I can't hear anymore. All this ear. We ain't got my hair cut today.
Yeah.
But we
Their
do
battery
cut
went
some
out.
older men and like super old. And I feel like when they disappear for a long time, I'm kind of like, uh-oh.
She starts getting nervous. She's
Yeah.
like, I haven't seen so and so in this long. I wonder what happened.
Because I cut
Right.
one guy and he told me last time that I remind him of his daughter, and I'm just like, come with me, little bobo. Come live with us.
Oh, man.
We love the old men.
I know. They're so cute.
Yeah, that's what my wife has to deal with. She's a medical assistant, and her doctor, she's the medical assistant for the lead doctor of the doctor's office. And he sees a lot of old patients. And she'll come home and it's like, you remember that one lady I always talked to you about that's really sweet to me and all that stuff? I'm like, yeah. It's like, she passed away. I'm like,
Oh, no.
thanks. I didn't want to hear that. But
She dead.
yeah, yeah, it's like, oh man, that. And then I got to start thinking about that. It's like, damn, yeah, that's your industry. Fuck, you got to deal with that. You know, you're seeing this patient all this time. And I think one of the patients she saw just like the day before that they passed, that they came in for a checkup. They
Dude, that
looked
would be
great. Everything
fucking
was going
freaky.
great. And then the very next day,
I don't think I've ever seen someone and then like the next day they're dead.
And see, and that's happened to me twice.
I don't think that's
Really?
happened to me
Yes.
ever.
I've never done that.
That's happened to me twice. And then it wasn't with my friend that just passed, but it happened to all their buddies, all my buddies up there, because they were just at my buddy's barn that
Yeah.
night.
Oh,
And He
yeah.
left at like 9 or 10 o'clock that evening and passed away or went to the hospital at 3 o'clock in the morning. So what, 6 hours later? 6 hours later, he's on his way to the hospital, and then a week and a half later, we're burying him. It's like, what the hell? And then it
Fucking
happened
wild.
at Wichita. One of my buddies is a huge biker, and all of his biker friends came into my store, and this is back when the store managers worked the evening shifts. And
Yeah.
So this is about 11 o'clock at night. He comes in, and all the buddies are out there. They're covering up the whole lot. And, you know, there's like 30 bikes. You know, they do tricks on their bikes and everything. And so whenever we thought that if he was to ever pass, it was because of a bike accident, you know. And so then I go home at midnight, wake up about 6 o'clock in the morning, and my dad's calling me. He's like, did you see the news? And I'm like, no. He goes, I think Jake Williams just passed away. I'm like, what? And I watched the news, and sure enough, my buddy Jake Williams passed.
Damn.
Because him and his buddies were at a hotel, or I think their apartment. And one of his buddies, I guess, pissed off a friend, and he was trying to get into the door, and Jake was keeping the door shut. And so then the fucker took out a shotgun and shot through the door.
Holy
And
shit.
Jake was standing by the door, and he got shot. And
Damn.
I'm just like, when Dad was telling me on the phone, I'm like, I just saw him last night, Dad. There's no way he's dead. He goes,
Yeah.
no, he died. I'm like, I just saw him. He's not dead. And then his picture came up on the news. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is bullshit.
It's like a movie.
It's almost, it's kind of like,
I mean, it's a cool way to go out, but still it fucking sucks.
right. But it's kind of like, have you ever went to, like took a nap and then
Yeah.
you wake up at 7 o'clock and you think it's 7 o'clock in the morning and you're late to work?
Oh, yeah.
You know, but it's 7 o'clock at night. It's very eerie to that. You're
like, it
like
can't
in a
be-
twilight
like,
zone.
what?
You're like, what the fuck is happening?
I
Where
hated
am I
that.
right now?
On the weekends, I'd wake up And I wouldn't set my alarm, and I'd wake up and I'd see daylight because I had blackout curtains, but I see daylight coming through, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm fired.
Right.
And then it's just like, wait, it's Saturday.
Exactly. And then here's a really weird thing since we're on this topic. I was coming home, I think a week ago, and I'm coming from Plano. I'm tired as shit. I've had two shitty fucking weeks. And I'm really fucking tired, and I'm on 183 where it turns into 820. Yeah, rock on. Hey, you haven't got me on there in like 3 weeks, fucker.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm on 183 coming over to 820, and you know where the Northeast Mall is?
Yeah,
So I'm
Northeast.
Northeast. Yeah. Fucker. So I'm on the express lane.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking I'm passing that area, and I see roof snow, and I see Beach Street exit, and then next thing I know, I'm seeing grass to the left side of me, and I'm like, why is there's no grass over by Beach Street? And now I'm coming up on Northeast again. I'm like, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm like, wait a minute. I just saw Beach Street exit. There's no Beach Street exit until you get to Beach Street. It doesn't say, usually it tells you in 2 miles this exit and 1 mile this exit.
Yeah.
Beach Street doesn't do that. It waits until you're at Longhorn or what is that?
Is it Iron Horse?
Iron Horse.
Yeah.
When you get to Iron Horse, then you see the Beach Street exit. So I know I saw the Beach Street exit. The next thing I know, I'm back at Northeast coming up on that ramp.
So
I am
weird.
flipping
You got
out.
abducted.
I don't know what the fuck happened. I went through some warp, or maybe I'm just lack of sleep. Something happened, but I could have swore I saw, because I was telling myself, I'm like, yeah, I'll probably take beach. I don't want to go all the way to 35 and take that shit. I'll just get off and beach. And so I got over, and then that's when I saw the grass on the side. Because once you pass that hill, it's all cement all the way to 35.
Yeah, it's all office buildings and car lot, I think.
Right.
And shit.
So when I saw the grass, I'm like, what's happening? And then all of a sudden I look up, and I'm coming up on the ramp again to go by Northeast, and both of those big car dealerships that are on both sides of the highway, I see both of them again, and I'm like,
Glitch in the Matrix.
something, dude. I was
Or whenever
flipping
you're
out.
like driving and you start zoning out and you don't realize it until
Right.
like you snap out of it and it's
Right.
like, oh shit, how was I just?
Yeah.
did I
It's
just drive all
weird
that?
because every time I do that, when I snap out of it, I look down, I'm going exactly the speed limit.
Yes.
Every single time.
yes.
It's like if it's 65, I'm like, oh my God. I'm doing exactly 65. I'm like,
Right.
oh, cool.
You must be a really good driver.
And I pop a wheelie. And
Because I was kind of having the feeling like, when you drive home tipsy, I know you're not supposed to do that. Fuck you. Anyway, I haven't killed anybody
so
yet.
what? We get drunk.
But like tired. I mean, when you
Yeah.
drive home tired,
Yeah.
you get home, you finally take a nap,
Any sort
you
of
wake up,
impairment.
and you're like, how the fuck did I get home?
Yep.
That's the scary ones.
Exactly.
So, because
You
like
start-
overnights, I hated that because I'd get home sometime, especially working on herb. I'd be in fucking Dallas and then having to drive home in like morning traffic, and I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
And then it takes over an hour to get home, and you just get home.
Yeah.
It happened one time actually whenever I was working for the electric company still, and I was coming through Westworth going home, and right just past the Westworth QT, there was a cop sitting in the median. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had been at work since like probably 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, wow.
And I was in Seagoville, which is like fucking southeast Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
And I was coming home to West Fort Worth.
Oh, Jesus.
So it was like 4 something in the morning, and I was dozing off so bad. I literally was driving, and then I remember opening my eyes and seeing a cop there, and then they pulled me over, and he was just like, oh, you're going a little fast. I was like, honestly, I just got off work. I have been falling asleep the whole way home. I'm just trying to make it home.
Can you give me an escort?
I was like, I live like 2 miles further. I was like, I'm just trying to make it home. He goes, all right, man. He's like, well, stop off, get some coffee or something. Just be safe. I was like, all right.
Roll all
he
your
let me
windows
go.
down.
I was like, thank you, officer. Yeah, I did a burnout.
Flipped him off. Like, you fucker, I knew I was going fast. You fell
Doyle
for it.
rules.
Gosh. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, being tired sucks.
That's the only thing I could put it on. I don't I don't think I went through some fucking wormhole or some shit like
No,
that.
I bet
in
you
the
did.
universe.
You never
But
know.
It was just freaky. It was. I've never had that feeling driving ever. In all the years I've driven, I've never had that feeling of, wait a minute, what the hell? I've already passed this point.
I've done it to where I just
go back?
literally zone out for so long that all of a sudden I'm like, fuck, I'm almost home. Oh, did I kill someone? Like,
Right. You start watching the news, like,
pull up the police scanner.
We're
Subject
looking-
has a blue Jeep. And it's like, oh shit.
we're looking for this orange truck.
Yeah. What's this? Just jelly on my windshield. That's brain. Oopsie.
That's brain.
All right.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for the Fort 4.
All right. So now it's time for the Fort 4.
Yeah, baby.
So it's just basically 4 questions that we ask y'all, and they're just random questions, and they're mostly like pop culture related shit. But the first one we always ask is, what popular song do you absolutely hate? It can be current. It can be not current. What's the word? Past.
Pass.
Classic.
Yeah. Like mine. One of mine is Sweet Home Alabama. There's like Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Those are good ones.
Yeah.
They're good songs, but they got so overplayed that I can't stand them anymore.
So mine is I'm a Barbie girl.
Oh, God. Thank you. Yes.
And I'm sure that's gonna be everywhere now that fucking movie's
that movie's
out.
coming out.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Barbie movie.
Barbie.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
Margot Robbie is Barbie, and then
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling is Ken.
Yeah, I hate
Yeah.
that fucking song, too.
I wonder if that song's in there.
I'm sure.
I bet
it
it's
is.
got
It
to be.
has
I'm sure
to be
there's-
in
yeah.
there.
Come on, Barbie, let's go.
Even if it makes a cameo of something
Yeah.
of like somebody starts singing it and then she smacks him or something. It's like,
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Dang, that's a tough one. I don't know.
It's like one of mine is Pour Some Sugar on Me. Can't stand that song.
That is
Wait.
such a good song.
Wait, which one's that one?
Pour some sugar on me.
I feel like I heard
You
that one in
gotta-
strip clubs.
Name of love.
See, in the strip clubs,
I'll
you hear it all the
jump
time.
up on the I'm hot, sticky, sweet.
Whipping their hair
From my
back and
head
forth.
down to my feet, yeah.
And then any song Train sings sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Train sucks.
Tell me.
Oh, God. That dude is horrible. I don't understand why
There's like one song
he
I
has
like
a
from
horrible
them.
voice.
Yeah. It just
Can't stand
their
it.
music just reminds me of like the fucking sappy like romance movies. It just hey, hey, and the credits
that
start.
song.
Your
Yeah.
lipstick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'll have to say like all of the new stuff that they're remaking that
Oh,
we
yeah.
used to listen to.
Cover
Yeah, a lot of that
songs
shit
and-
is-
Yeah, it is so dumb. Like
There's
they're
a-
taking a lot of good '90s,
Yeah.
'80s
They
music.
remade this Bone Thugs and Harmony song.
Oh, they did?
Such
Yes,
a
it
Who
disgrace.
did? I didn't hear
so
this.
awful. Can I play
I'll
it?
have to
Yeah,
show
find
y'all.
it. I wanna
It is.
hear
It's
this.
ridiculous.
I wanna know who
It's
it's
on
by,
the Fast-
too.
It's on the new Fast Furious movie.
Oh.
Plug that into your phone. And it'll play through the board. Fast X. I saw that the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I never watched all of whatever the fuck 9 is
The
called.
Oh, 9, yeah.
Yeah, and the 9 or something like that. Or they changed the
Isn't-
fucking.
Isn't that one Hobbs and I thought 9 was oh no, that's
No, Hobbs introduced John Cena in there as Toretto's brother.
oh, yeah,
What?
that's right.
Yeah,
I stopped watching after so long, but I feel like they're really going
Yeah,
through.
there's
these.
more family members
Well,
coming along now.
So
and-
10 was the first one of a new trilogy. So there's going to be 2 more at least.
Fuck, no.
Okay.
So who's and who is this?
Oh yeah.
Who's the group?
So this is YG. Oh, Ty
Yeah.
Dolla Sign. Hold on. It gets worse.
I'm going on a journey.
Yeah.
Flying through the
Flying-
stars.
Awful. Do you know the original song? that
Yes.
Who does that?
Sounds
I
like
hate
some
all that
art.
shit in the background.
What
that
is
they're
all
doing.
that?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just.
no, that's awful.
I feel like that is the worst. Right
I mean,
now.
anybody can sound good with that type of shit. I mean,
Yeah.
I can get out there and make a music album with all that shit going on in the background and
Yep.
changing my voice.
Dude, I feel like
No.
No, I could.
music today is just
I'd sound better than Train. I guarantee you.
It's just not the same.
That
Yeah.
fucker. Yeah.
Not.
There is a lot of cover songs that are, and I don't understand why they got to do them. You know, why do you got to make your own shit? It's just like all these movies
For
that
sure.
keep repeating, Transformers and Jurassic Park. If they make another Jurassic Park, I'm gonna.
They probably will.
No, I'm sure
I've
they
heard. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard that they were trying to do like a Jurassic Park Fast and the Furious crossover or something.
For real?
I've heard that. I don't know if it's actually
believe it.
true.
It's still going?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is
Oh,
still
yeah.
going. It's still going. Like they should have stopped a long time ago.
Because the last one, now it had Jason Momoa's in there, and he
Okay.
plays. So from part 5, the Brazilian billionaire that they steal all his money from the vaults, where they drag him through the town, it's his son. So then they like digitally put him in the scenes in that movie, and he's just like, Dad, and then and that's like all it is. He just looks around
It
going,
is.
what? And then what's happening? Who are these guys?
Oh my gosh.
And then his character is like this weird kind of feminine, like he paints his nails and he almost like talks kind of gay and like has a prance sometimes, but he's like crazy too. It's real weird. I couldn't figure out his character. I was like,
Let me tell y'all something. So on TikTok, there's a couple guys on there, and one of them is straight. I think he's even engaged to a woman. But his nails, he gets his nails done, and they're like this long, super flamboyant. You would think he was gay,
yeah.
but no,
He's not.
he's not. And I've been seeing that a lot more on there, and it's crazy.
It's strange.
It
You
is.
can't function
But-
with nails.
I know I can't.
Not saying nothing. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If it gets a little bit over, like I got to trim this
No.
one.
These are
But like
like-
whenever I go to get money out of the register, my nail scrapes against it and it feels gross. I'm like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, give me that
Like, I
dollar.
wonder how they get their card out at the ATMs and shit like that.
I know.
Some
Crazy.
tweezers.
You see it a lot now.
Nasty.
That's weird.
Fucking nasty. All right. Who is your celebrity crush, both male and female?
Oh gosh.
So I'm gonna tell y'all something. John Travolta
Oh yeah.
on Urban Cowboy, when he shaves
Okay.
his beard off and all that,
Okay.
that whole moment in the club, that's one sexy man right there.
He looks so weird when he's like spitting his dip. He's all like,
And then his walk,
yeah.
It's the scene where he looks up and then
It's just
he's
like-
like fully shaved with his butt chin
Yeah.
sticking out.
He was pretty good looking back
let me
then.
show y'all real quick.
Oh, I like that movie.
He's a good looking
It's a
man.
good one.
And then he like punches that girl, and then he's like, "Let's get married."
I like his look now, the bald
Yeah.
with the beard.
No, he
And
looks like a fucking villain.
he does. No,
He
and
looks
he's
like-
been playing some villains in some
I made a
movies here
key.
lately.
Oh my god.
I feel like he looks a little funny now.
He was good. Like Pulp Fiction really relaunched his career.
Yeah.
but he was really good in that. I liked him in that. I liked him in Look Who's Talking. I love those movies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
those are
Look
good.
who's
Oh
talking.
yeah.
That's good.
Those are good ones. And
See,
then
there's the opposite there when you brought up Pulp Fiction. My wife hates, fucking hates Pulp Fiction. I love it.
Did
It's
she
like
not figure
one-
it out, or
She just doesn't like how it bounces back and forth.
That's
and
the
it starts in
beauty
the
of it.
end and then the middle comes in. Yeah.
I didn't come here to think.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Yeah.
Might have to rewatch.
It's been
that
a long
one.
time since
Yeah.
It's
I
cool,
love
but
it.
it's weird just because he mix matches the scenes, but you don't
Right.
see someone die here, but then like two
They're
scenes
back.
later they're back, and it's
Yeah.
just like, but you just gotta pay attention to key moments in each scene,
Yeah.
because something will happen, and then okay, they're in these clothes now, or they have this done to them, or whatever.
Yeah.
So he has this in his butt, and then
I'm trying to think of my
Zed's
female.
dead.
Zed's dead, baby.
Let me see.
Whose motorcycle
Gotta
is
figure
this?
So John Travolta's your man crush.
So I definitely would have to say J Lo, because
Okay.
J Lo's hot. She
Yeah.
looks good for her age.
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah,
she's
she
a little
does.
crazy though.
Oh, I
Like,
bet.
Ben Affleck always looks unhappy.
He looks fucking just
Miserable.
defeated
He
every
does.
time.
He
Just
looks-
like
He does.
I don't know why he married her. I mean,
Her ass.
Who did you say?
J Lo.
J-Lo.
She's alright.
Jennifer
Yeah.
Lopez.
She aight. So who are yours?
Oh Lord. Okay. I'm gonna have to say Richard Gere in Pretty Woman.
Damn. Going way back.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And have you ever seen Officer and a Gentleman?
I have.
No.
Haven't I?
Didn't
Didn't we watch that one the last time?
No. I was gonna show it to you and it wasn't it.
That's a good movie with him in it too.
I'll have to watch it then.
and he's in.
I
that.
like him
Younger
in
in that
that
one.
He's a
time
lot
frame.
younger in that one.
That time frame.
Let me
And
show you
Did you see
him.
the Mothman prophecies?
No.
That's a good
That's
fucking
a
freaky
damn
one.
good. That's very.
He's in there.
freaky.
So it's based on true events. And where it takes place is Point Pleasant, West Virginia, I think.
Yes.
And Point Pleasant, Point something, Point, whatever. Watch the fucking movie.
Yeah. Just watch the movie.
But
Why do we gotta think of it?
My dad has a family up there.
Okay.
In
I'm going to
his
have to watch that one.
Yeah, in his uniform.
Got his uniform on.
Oh yeah,
That's a handsome man.
he's a little bit older in Mothman Prophecies, but
yeah.
it's about
That's what my father-in-law looks like.
He does. He's the Mexican Richard Gere.
Ricardo Gere.
Yo soy Ricardo. Muy guapo.
Dang, your Spanish is probably better than mine.
Sí.
But people start seeing some fucking moth kind of creature and
Right.
stuff. It's kind of
It's
like
very
a
freaky.
It's not really a scary movie. It's like a thriller kind of. But it's based on a true story too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have to watch that.
Is it like
I like those movies.
Butterfly Effect at all?
Sorta like not bouncing back and forth like
Right.
that, but
Okay.
that kind of tone.
Right.
So
It took me a while to figure those movies out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Butterfly Effect is very.
that's a weird.
You got to watch that at least 3 times
Yeah.
to fucking get it. It's good, but it just to understand what the fuck is happening, I had to watch it like 3 damn times. Like, okay, now.
So was
now
he
I'm getting
crazy?
it. Yes.
Okay.
I think that's my opinion.
I've only
is
seen it once.
What is it?
He was just nuts.
Butterfly Effect.
Oh, I don't think I've ever
It's
seen
got
it.
Kelso in it
Ashton
and
Kutcher, right?
Ashton Kutcher, Morgan Freeman, I think is.
no,
I think he's in it.
is he?
Yeah, I think he's
Doing what?
He's like a backdrop
Janitor.
guy. No, he's like I think he's like the lead.
It's like an extra.
yeah, he's like the lead scientist that they're
I'm
learning all
sorry,
this
Mr.
from.
Ashton. You don't
So
want to do
I'm
that.
pretty sure he's in it. I'll have to look.
I'm Morgan Freeman.
I'm pretty sure he's in it.
Butter.
Damn, you sounded just like him.
Maybe he's not.
Mr. Wayne? No, he ain't in there.
He must have been in something else that I'm thinking of.
He's been in
Maybe he's
everything
like this-
else.
yeah,
pretty
he's
much. he's
pretty
like
much in
literally in
everything
every
else.
other movie. It's just
Yeah.
not this one.
Yeah.
I love older movies. I feel like the movies.
Me
today
too.
are
I've been going back and
definitely
rewatching a bunch. I watched Uncle Buck for the first time
lacking. I haven't
the other
seen
day.
that
It's
one
on
in forever.
Netflix.
Is it?
Yeah. And I was like, I've never seen it before. I was like, man, this is
That's a
fucking
good one.
hilarious. Yeah, I've been watching a bunch of movies. Have y'all seen The Flash yet?
No.
I need to see that.
Is it a
right there.
show
I
or
need
a
to
movie?
see it.
Oh, it's a
It's
movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the theater now. There's a show, but it's a different guy. Like it's
okay.
not involved in the DC universe or whatever,
Yeah.
or the cinematic universe.
I feel like Mason watches The Flash
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, the
Recently
movie's cool,
watched-
but
Watch.
the main reason it's cool is because it brings Michael Keaton back as Batman.
Right.
Because it
Wow.
kind of dives into the multiverse kind of thing,
Yeah.
like they did with Spider-Man, and he ends up showing up in a world where like the Avengers, Justice League aren't like those people just don't exist in that world, but it's the world that Michael Keaton's Batman is in. So then he goes and because he says something about Batman, and someone's like, "I'm Batman." He's like, "Wait, you know Batman?" They're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay." So he tracks him down and goes over there, and they have to convince him to help him and stuff. So
Is that one already out?
yeah, it's in the theaters.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to watch that one.
It's cool.
Kevin?
Oh,
We watched Teenage Kraken last weekend.
That's at
Who took the
Is it
child?
animated?
Yes. I
Yeah.
feel like it's kind of more of a teenager-ish movie.
Yeah.
not so much.
Oh yeah, you were
teenager,
telling me. I was
but
like, someone was
bigger
talking about that. I was
kid.
like, yeah, it was you.
Maybe like bigger kids.
Maybe like
yeah.
anywhere between like 9 and 12.
Yeah.
9 and
I
12.
guess that is. I forget. Teenagers more so like 13, 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like 13-year-olds these days are not watching those kind of
Man.
movies.
13
Yeah.
years are
Right.
grown.
Nah. Did you give it both answers?
No, she did
No.
not.
What was your girl?
Dang,
What?
she's keeping tabs.
Yeah.
She's like, say her name.
I'm
Say her name,
gonna
bitch.
see if it's the same one that she told me.
You're just
I'm
gonna
like,
get up and
okay.
leave.
You got that.
I'm gonna have to say,
A little bit left.
is it Amber Rose?
Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose. There you go.
Oh, the
Ruby Rose.
Orange is the New Black chick.
Yeah, and that's exactly where I saw her on.
So now I get it. Why she fell in love.
With you, because you look
Because I
just
had to come over.
you look just like her.
Okay, I gotta look
Wait,
her
what?
up. Sorry, I gotta look her up. Ruby Rose. I
She's
don't
real
know.
pretty.
I don't know her.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know Ruby.
Yes.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yep.
I get you.
Now look at her from Orange Is the New Black.
Okay.
That was such a good show.
It was.
I watched it twice.
So
the
I think
entire.
I watched like
losing interest towards
some
the
of
end,
it, but I didn't watch all of it.
Nope, I watched it twice.
Because we would watch me and my ex when shows would come on, we would watch like the first couple or so together, and then she would watch them without me, and then she wouldn't want to rewatch the same one, so I'd have to do it on my own time. It's like I had homework, and I was like, "Fuck it!" I was like, "I'll just skip around then."
Whose are y'all's?
Nice.
My male crush is Paul Rudd, and
Wait, hold
Paul
on.
Rudd.
Yeah, pull it
Better
up.
look him up. He's fucking beautiful. You'll know him, Ant-Man.
What's his name?
Oh,
Rudd?
Ant-Man.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Oh. Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah,
He's
he's
good.
handsome.
Did you see him?
He's funny.
He's funny as
good.
shit. He'd
I
make
like
me
him.
laugh.
Man,
I
I
him
love
on
him.
that.
Knocked Up.
Or This Is 40 or
Yeah,
something like that.
he's
That's a
in
good
there.
one.
I love that. He's sitting on the bed, just what's that? She's like, that's gross. And then female is probably like Aubrey Plaza.
Let me look her
I think
up.
I know who she
Yeah.
is.
She's from Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Aubrey Plaza.
Plaza.
It's more her attitude too, but she's
Oh yeah.
yeah.
She's a badass.
She's a real deadpan. Like I
What's
love
that
it.
one?
Oh my gosh, Mike and Dave something.
Oh,
wedding.
need wedding dates or something like that.
Yeah.
I've only seen that once. I need to go back and rewatch
You
that.
need to
Yeah.
rewatch it. She is hilarious on that
It's
one.
a good one.
Yeah.
I like her.
That's
It's
funny.
a funny one.
They're all in ecstasy with the
My
horses.
my male is Denzel Washington.
Okay, he's a handsome man.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
Female's my wife.
probably, I mean, probably Elizabeth Shue, just because from
Current or
no
like
from the
Adventures
past,
in
just from the
Babysitting or
past.
something.
Yeah. Cocktail. Cocktail.
Oh, yeah.
Was an awesome movie. With her in it.
Who?
Elizabeth Shue. Cocktail.
She played Marty
was-
McFly's girlfriend in
Yes.
part 2 and
Oh, yeah.
3.
Yeah. And she was in Cocktail. She was Tom Cruise's girl.
I remember her from Back to the Future and also Adventures in Babysitting.
Adventure in Babysitting. Yeah.
Have
that
y'all
was
ever
a
seen
good-
that?
Oh,
that
yeah.
one? No.
That's like
Yeah.
an 80s movie. It's so fucking good. She's babysitting these kids and then they have to leave somewhere. I don't remember why. What did they have to leave for? They had to leave the house and she's babysitting them. She's not supposed to take them into the city. I think it's in like Chicago or something.
She had to.
And then they have a flat and then it's just
Really?
yeah.
What's
but
it called?
Adventures in Babysitting.
Yeah.
I think it's on Disney Plus.
I'm gonna have to send that to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Yeah,
text
But
it.
yeah, it's a good movie.
Oh yeah.
But it starts off just that boom, 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 boom. Well, he walked in the room and he asked me if I wanted to
And
dance.
she's dancing. She's dancing in just a shirt. and- yeah. But I also really liked Carmen Electra growing up.
Oh,
and
Yeah.
Carmen Electra really is badass.
Yeah?
She's
Was
hot.
that the porn star? Or no?
No, she wasn't
No,
in
that was
porn.
Pamela Anderson.
Oh,
Pamela
okay.
Anderson was kind of
kind of
Jenna
semi
Jameson.
like
she
was
did,
in-
yeah. Pamela Anderson did a couple porn movies with like Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
and somebody else.
I don't think she was like full blown though. You know. like-
No, I don't think she was
I
full
feel
blown.
like,
She made. They both mainly did Playboy.
Yeah.
and
Sandra
So.
Bullock is beautiful too.
Sandra Bullock is.
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock
Yeah.
is beautiful.
I liked her in Speed. That's where I
Yeah.
first saw her, and I
That's
was
a
like,
good one.
I
Yeah.
forgot about her.
Who?
Carmen Electra.
Well,
she's
you-
alright.
no take
I
backs.
think she's still hot.
Nope, you're stuck
No.
with
J Lo.
J Lo.
All right, number
What do you?
3.
Yeah, what do you want to ask?
If money is no object, what is the top of the bucket list that you have to get done before you die? Money's no object. You can do it. Like mine is flying in a fighter jet. I want to go up in like an F-18, F-14, F-16, some fighter jet.
Man,
So
that's a good question. You are making me think today. Money is no object.
money is no object.
I really just want to see the world. Like go
Okay.
to Fiji.
I want to go to space.
Go to Greece.
That'd be fucking cool.
Yeah,
Ireland.
I'm down, but y'all saw what happened with the submarine thing. I just feel like
It was just the
you
water.
know.
Yeah, but that's down. We're going up.
Yeah, there's a
Man.
reason why we know more about space than our own oceans because we just can't get there.
There's
It's
something
just-
fucking down there, and
And the
because a lot of the
pressure.
UFOs come out of the fucking water.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I saw some photos today that like France had from the 80s of photos of like alien aircraft coming out of the water. You can see the water splashing like it's literally coming out.
Right.
It's like damn,
There's so
It's
much
like
shit.
that War
I
of
mean,
the Worlds movie.
yeah.
When they come out from underground.
they're already
I think they said we know.
Sure.
I think we know 35% of the ocean, but we
maybe, I don't
know
know.
we know like 60% of space. I mean, obviously we can't
Or-
get all the way out there,
Yeah.
but 60% of what's
Our solar system
Close
or
around us,
probably. I don't know.
yeah. Obviously, we don't know any of the other fucking solar systems. So
Yet.
yeah,
What was that?
I think that was Murray.
Oh,
He's sad.
Murray.
He wants to come
He
in.
wants to be friends.
You okay, Murray?
No.
That was awesome.
I think mine would be going to space too.
Really?
Yeah.
I would.
I'd
would
love to
really
just
love
even
to.
just low Earth orbit or
Yeah.
low Earth orbit.
Herbert.
Low Earth orbit.
orbit.
Fuck.
Low. Yeah.
That took some
Try to
time.
say
hard
that
one.
Say that one 3 times. Yeah, I think that would be awesome.
Is there
I would
any
definitely
place
do it.
particular in space you want to go, or just be out there? Or is there like a planet you want to at least orbit and see?
Oh yeah.
I know. I see his paw.
Oh,
He's never-
Really, bro?
he wants to come
Murray, you're okay.
I don't know. I
be
want to
too
go to the
excited.
moon.
Yeah.
It'd be cool. I want to see what the fuck's
I
up
want to
there.
go to
Yeah.
the moon, and I want to get out and you
Walk
know,
on it.
walk on it
yeah.
and everything. If
Check
it's
shit
even
out.
real, you don't even know if it's real though or not. You know, so
Yeah.
It's a space station.
it could be
That trips me out too.
green
If
screen.
There's somebody
Mhm.
up there all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, just watching us.
I wonder how that
Been
is
there
when
for
they come back to Earth. Like the transition between
Oh,
being
God.
up in space and
With no gravity and
Yeah.
all that. So since you want to travel the world, what's like the top 2 places you gotta go?
so Fiji
Mhm.
and Greece.
Ooh, Greece. You went to Greece. Yeah.
Was it
Grease
beautiful?
lightning.
You've only been
Yeah.
twice. Once.
No,
to Greece.
once.
Okay. Once to Greece.
I really want to go to Dubai,
Okay.
but I don't know their laws over there. You know.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
Do you have to cover yourself like
That's what I'm
women?
saying. I don't know.
Because it'd be hot as fuck, and
I
you're over
think-
there with a towel on your head.
I think if you are
However,
Around
glasses
face.
I think
gonna
if you're
hold in
from
place.
Dubai, yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't think they make Americans.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think they force us to.
They
cover
probably want us
ourselves.
to stand out.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think they probably don't like us being over there, and they probably don't want women to walk around because
Yeah.
without their veils on. But fuck, I mean, we're American. We're not fucking
Yeah.
Dubai.
Yep.
Say
So-
my
I gotta
religion.
see these cars
Exactly.
that they have over there, the buildings. It's insane.
Their
like
buildings
diamond
are
cars. I'm just
crazy.
Did you hear? I don't remember if it's in the bar. The line that they're doing. It's a full so much of a length of a city, but it's in just a line.
Straight
And
line.
yeah, it's weird. And they're supposed to have a monorail system where you can get anywhere in there, and it's going to be miles long.
in Dubai or
I don't remember if it's Dubai, but it's over there in
somewhere in Greece or
that Africa somewhere. Middle
Okay,
East.
That's another place.
Well, I mean, it's Northern Africa,
Right.
Or whatever. But yeah, it's supposed to have some monorail system where you can get anywhere in there within 5 minutes, and
Right.
everything you need is going to be in there. And I was like, and it's supposed to have such a low it's not going to
I
take up
saw
a
that.
footprint and stuff
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not China?
No,
No.
I say all the other countries are so far ahead of us when it
Oh,
comes to
yeah.
transportation, like trains.
Yeah.
why don't we have more trains here and that can
because they
go
fucking
from,
wreck all the time.
well with us, yeah.
Yeah,
Rail.
But
I know.
in Japan they never do, and Tokyo.
I know. I wish we had some of those fucking bullet trains. and
Exactly.
stuff.
Those
Because they have
guys.
them in Dallas, the DART train.
Yeah, because I've taken the train from Fort Worth over to Dallas. Because
Doesn't that still
But the
take
yellow
long?
one?
I mean, it's not a fucking bullet train. It's about I don't even fucking 30, 45 minute ride over there.
I say because Amanda and I were thinking about taking the train to a concert one night, and
Yeah, because it'll drop you off right at American Airlines.
Yeah.
Or not at it, but right there, and you can see it right there. Where you
but
just
it was
walk across
telling
the big
me
parking
that it
lot.
was going to pick us up at 2:00 and drop us off at 3. I'm like, it's going to take us a fucking hour.
Yeah,
I
it
can drive
takes
there
a
in
little
35
ways.
minutes.
Yeah, it takes a little ways, but it's just nice not having to worry about driving.
True.
Yeah.
And everything, just chill and
True.
stuff, and then don't have to worry about drinking or whatever. I mean,
Yeah, you can just
yeah, as long as you come back sober. But
yeah, as long as you can make it to your
yeah,
vehicle sober.
do cocaine and stuff. Fight a bum.
My daughter can drive, so she'll just drive.
Yeah.
She can't drink yet.
I just don't like the parking situation, especially in downtowns.
Right.
True.
So if I have a way to go somewhere and not have to drive, I'm
True.
like fucking.
Yeah.
And I don't have to worry about drinking or anything like that. So
Yeah.
I think they're supposed to build a train between
I think it's like
Dallas and Houston.
And Houston.
Yeah.
yeah,
They're supposed to.
like a bullet train where you can get there in like
Right.
45 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Right. And that'd be
Can you
cool.
imagine that?
We need
Yeah.
to do shit like that. I don't understand why we're not doing that. I mean, that creates jobs.
Yeah.
That creates, more money for people to purchase transportation.
Yeah, because that would open up a lot more options.
Fuck
like if
yeah.
I have a job offer in Houston, I could just hop on
Yeah,
and
and
then be home for
Be
dinner.
home.
a lot of people don't like flying, and the flights have gone fucking crazy on price.
Yeah.
So
Do you see that
just don't
stacked
understand it.
like stadium seat shit that one of the planes is doing?
no.
Like the seat in front of you, it's not like directly, it's up
It's
like
up?
that. So you're under and then they're over. So you have more like leg room, I guess, and stuff. I was like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
but
somebody's actually using their brain. That's
yeah,
cool.
until they fart. And it's like, oh,
Oh, what'd you eat?
yeah, it's right on my head, man. It's heavy.
And that's how you get pink eye.
Definitely how you get pink eye. Got her. Let's see. What other
Oh.
one should we ask?
How about if you could join any family on a TV show, what family would you join?
Reality or
Like
Any
any.
any reality show or an actual like Home
Jersey
Improvement,
Shore.
Jersey Shore, the Kardashians,
oh, you know, I
Fran-
love that
not,
Kardashian.
not really
drama.
Friends.
you
Friends
do.
isn't really a family, but hell, even go animation, Family Guy, Simpsons, any family that's been on.
Yeah.
What family would you join? What family fits you?
Kardashians.
Bougie,
Yeah.
Brittany
Kardashian.
That's it.
Oh my God, Mom.
Her too. Look at
All
her.
the shit
She
going
loves.
on.
She loves the Kardashians.
Mom, I can't find my purse, Mom.
Yep.
Yeah, but I feel like I can't really watch them too much now because they're just constantly like,
Mhm. Like, I didn't want eggs today, Mom. Like, stop
No.
cooking
I
me
was over
eggs.
at Jackie's and they were watching that, and I was just like,
here
watching-
we go.
I'm playing games on my phone.
So Kardashians and
See, let me see.
The Fosters. They were a good
Oh,
family.
yeah, they were. That is a good one.
Fosters is a good one.
Yeah.
I
So-
forgot about.
Dang,
Fosters.
I take mine
You
back. I
haven't
want to
seen
do that
Fosters?
one.
Yeah,
No, what is
I'm
that?
gonna have to agree
It's
with you on that.
90s. It came out in the
Yeah.
90s, I think.
And
It's
they
the
even have a
90s.
spinoff now.
Oh, they
Do you
do?
watch that? It's called Good Trouble, and it's with the two sisters,
What?
Callie and Mariana.
Mariana.
I had no idea.
So
It's a good
What
one.
are we talking? I've
Look
never
up the,
heard of this.
Look up the Fosters. It's
Fosters.
it's a TV show back in. I think it started in 96,
So
95.
it's about two moms, and they kind of start adopting kids and stuff like that.
2013, it says.
Is
Oh.
it that?
Yeah.
Damn.
2013 to 18. I've never heard of this show.
I thought the Fosters was older than that. Fuck.
So it's a really good show. You got to watch it.
I don't know about that. No.
You might be crying. No, it just goes over their life, and I just feel like they're good people.
Yeah.
That family value in there. Yeah,
True.
And it's not because they're lesbians.
I know.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's a good show.
It is a good
It's
show.
a really good show.
It's a
Can't
good
remember
one.
how many seasons. I know at least 3.
It's a lot.
So
But
six,
six,
maybe,
okay.
7? And then there's.
I don't think
about
I've seen the
3.
last 2 seasons. I think
Oh, it gets so good.
I think I trailed off.
So at the very end, they actually kind of go to the future when they're graduating college and they're even like grown
Really?
now. So when Good Trouble starts, Callie and Mariana are already in their careers. And they
Okay.
moved to LA and they're living in a, what is it called?
Van down by the river.
What's it called? The coterie, like a coterie. It's a,
communal,
Hostel?
like communal living.
there you go.
Communal
They all live in a big building. They share a restroom. It's a big restroom. And it was the cheapest thing they could afford. Yep.
It's
And
a
It's a
good
good
one.
one, though.
And that's in what they're the series now. Good
Yes,
Trouble.
Good Trouble.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget.
And I think it's on Hulu.
Did you
Okay,
listen to that song 3 weeks ago?
He probably did. He write it down?
You put it on your playlist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
yeah. I've
Forever
added it
by
to,
Drake. And all
right.
that.
I added
It's a good
it
song.
It is a good song. And Eminem, and you're right. Eminem.
He comes in at the
smashes
end. You're just like,
smashes him.
Eminem is
He's the goat.
top
He
tier.
is.
I
Fuck
love
you, Presley.
Yeah,
Eminem.
Frankie Preston.
I love him.
What's that one song
Presley.
he does? When he does like the speed rapping.
Oh, Rap God.
Oh, Rap God.
Yeah.
Or
Or Godzilla. He
There you
does.
go.
Presley's always listening to our podcast, and then he'll text me something like, "Will you guys stop telling me to fuck off?" Or
No, you hurt my feelings, you little shit. No.
we need to have him and Eddie back on.
Somebody got their feelings hurt.
Yeah, because we asked him the question of songs that he hates, and he brought up an Eminem song. And and then
he's just like,
he's like,
"I like
Eminem's
him." And I was
overrated.
just like, fuck you.
yeah,
Almost
Yeah.
fought
He's
him.
almost almost Jared's idol is
Eminem is the best.
He's a badass.
I love Eminem.
Have you heard the song "Drop the World" with it's Lil Wayne featuring Eminem?
Yes, that one.
Okay,
I
Yeah.
have.
that's another one that I love. That
That's a
he
good
comes
one.
in at the
I
end.
still
You're
love
just like,
Superman. That's a good one.
yeah. I like the
good one.
video
That
because it was
album.
on the 8 Mile DVD,
Yeah,
and the music video was, and it was uncensored. I was like, it's like, this is so cool.
yeah.
I was in like high school, like all rapping.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Be a Superman, and
his,
be a
his,
Superman.
his Venom
Don't get
song.
me
I was
wrong, and
going
all
through
these hoes.
YouTube and looking at a lot of my
Venom
YouTube
is
stuff,
good.
and his Venom song came on.
Yeah.
and had clips of the movie Venom and stuff, and I obviously love Marvel, and so when I was listening to that, I'm like, fuck, I forgot that he sang this, and he's fucking good. And just,
He did that one song that they kept playing for the Call of Duty Ghosts. What was that song? Fuck, it was a good one.
Yeah,
I'll
pull it up. Duty.
I love all his stuff. 8 Mile. I love that movie. I think it's a good movie and all his good music that comes out of it.
Survival.
Survival.
Yeah. Got it. That's a good one.
Did he really have drama with his mom? Or was
Yeah.
it his wife?
It's
Or
both.
Well, both. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, his mom like tried to sue him and everything. That's why if you look on the D12 album, their first one that they released, it's not listed as Eminem on there. It's his Slim Shady. So that way she couldn't get any of the profits and stuff.
Yeah.
But because he was
Fuck
in a
you,
lawsuit, and then
Scandalous.
I know he mentioned the Munchausen syndrome, which that's like someone that purposely makes you sick so that they can take care of you and stuff.
What?
Yeah, like
There's a lot of parents. Britney Spears' parents were that way.
Dude.
Fucking the Jackson 5's.
What's that little girl?
Parents.
She was in a wheelchair.
Oh,
yeah.
Gypsy Rose.
There you
Gypsy
go.
Rose.
Yeah,
That one was crazy.
That was
Yeah.
Britney Spears kind of trips me out now. Because do y'all
It's not
keep
her.
up on that?
yeah. Have you been seeing all the shit? Like,
Yes. It's
they're
almost
saying that
like
it's like
a green
fake, like AI kind of.
green
Because
screen
she does her
type
hand
shit.
like that, and for a split second, you can see someone else's face, and then it goes to hers.
What?
And
Yeah.
then
They
have
say
not
that
seen
she
this.
someone
might
else
not
took a
even be alive.
picture, and then
It was her husband, right? He took a
Yeah.
picture and then
she's sitting behind him, but in the reflection of the glasses, she's not in the
like
picture.
there's no reflection
And
whatsoever.
his sunglass reflection.
I don't know. I'm not a bit like, what's real?
Well,
these
a lot of the
days?
celebrities that do that, it's weird because if you've seen Kanye lately,
Oh, yeah.
That dude is.
that's not. I don't feel like that's Kanye.
I don't think so
Right.
either.
Because he even himself said if he disappears for a while
Yep.
and comes back, that's not him, and that's exactly what happened. He kept mouthing and stuff, and then he got dropped by what was the shoe brand?
Balenciaga.
Yeah, that.
Oh,
he was
The Yeezys or
Yeah.
Or
Adidas.
Adidas.
yeah. He was an anti-Semite or whatever because he made some like Jewish remarks or something like that.
Of course.
Then he disappeared for a while, and then he comes back, and then this dude kind of doesn't even look like him. It looks like.
And then he's shopping
weird.
at Balenciaga again.
Yeah. So it's just
What the
very
fuck?
odd. And he
Very-
hasn't said shit. Like, you
Right.
don't hear from him now.
And
It's
that's
like,
weird.
yeah. So
He's
it's like,
always talking.
yep.
He's always.
He
That's
does
all
look
he knows
different.
how to do.
No shit.
And what the fuck is he wearing? Like shoulder pads? And
I know. He looks like a fucking
ballerina
creative
type
character.
style
It's like if
tight
you
shoes.
created Kanye on a video game.
Fuck.
It's like, this is
Buy
Kanye.
it.
Because I think, did I save that?
oh shit. There's a lot of weird shit going on out there.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
Are
for
you?
sure.
Are y'all
getting
like
weird.
conspiracy people?
Yeah.
To an extent, there's a couple things like lizard people. I don't see that.
Yeah.
you
They're
know.
real.
There's no way that there's lizard fucking people, but
Well, what
don't
about
know
that
that.
lady that was on the plane that saw that?
yes,
What
I
was
saw that.
What do you think about that?
Oh, yeah.
That is fucking weird. I watched
Right?
that. I watched that like
Well,
three
that's what they said it was
times.
lit because you could see the eyes like blink like this,
Yes.
and not like up and down. You
Yes,
can see like the
and
inner
she
the
was
eyeball.
freaking the fuck out. Now that
And
could
it
have
was
been drugs.
like sincere, though. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you could hear it in the tone of her voice.
Right.
Yeah.
that
And now they
she
have no one's heard from
seemed-
her since
No.
that happened. They said.
That's
So
crazy.
I
Yeah.
saw one video and it was a medium and she was explaining like she could possibly be on like anti-anxiety medicine and probably had like an alcoholic beverage, and she was just explaining how
Right.
you know certain things lower your frequency and kind of open the bell to seeing different things or
Yeah.
whatever it may be.
Like
Right.
alcohol.
So I definitely feel like she saw something. And then it's weird that they switched like the whole flight attendant crew too, because they ended up.
Oh, they did. They,
Yeah, they took
swapped out
everybody
everybody out.
Huh.
I think the pilot was the only one that stayed.
Yeah.
Even the
weird.
co-pilot and everything, they swapped
I
everybody
didn't know
out.
that.
I think they couldn't switch the pilot out because all their other pilots already had their hours in. He was the only pilot that had like 8 hours left to fly the plane.
Damn.
But everybody else got switched out.
I wonder why.
It was really weird. Like I said, I watched it 3 times. It's like, nah, well, okay, maybe.
Well, the
I
flight
couldn't see
crew
who
it
they
may
were
have
talking
been
about, though.
like if there was a situation it got delayed and then this would have pushed him over like
It
halfway
could.
in the air, then
it could.
I could see that. But
I was just wondering if maybe they were in on it. Or they were
Maybe.
part of it.
they're trying to.
True.
I don't
Smuggle
know.
a
It's just,
reptile.
it's weird. It's just weird.
This is Jurassic Park for real.
It definitely is weird though, because I feel like you just don't know.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're kind of separated from reality in a sense with all this weird shit going on, and
Yeah.
I feel like it all started after COVID.
Yeah. Well, and
Weird
the shit that the government just, here's the shiny ball. They want you
Yeah.
to focus over here. Like
Yeah.
all of a sudden UFOs are real. Now they're backing them up.
Yeah.
But all throughout the 80s and 90s, all these people that said they saw UFOs.
Yeah.
It wasn't
You're
real.
fucking crazy.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
getting locked away for the rest of your life. And now it's like, yeah, they're real.
And I've
Sorry.
always believed, the universe is too fucking big to not have something
Yeah.
else out there, to me. And then obviously the other stuff like JFK, Lee Harvey Oswald was not the only motherfucker that shot that guy.
No. And then they came out and declassified those documents.
Right.
Literally said, yeah, we killed him.
Right.
It's like, oh, okay, cool, thanks.
But they've extended. We were all supposed to get to them on in 2015. They were going to release them all.
Yeah.
But they put 15 more years on a couple other documents that you can't look at for another 15 years, and they'll probably extend it out again. Because I kind of think your theory is correct about the security guard, the
Yeah, because you
driver.
can see it in the video because
He turns.
and then
Yeah.
and there's a shot from that goes like that
Yeah.
where it blasts out the back, so it's like
Right.
he gave him because that's what I heard. Like they're like there was no way he was making it
No.
out of that area alive.
Well, and when you visit Ground Zero, when you visit that place and you see where the first X is of when he first got shot and then the second X, as your head of security, that car slowed down, and it even shows it in the video.
Yeah.
The car slows down.
and they pulled his security off of him that
Yes.
normally runs beside. They told him to come over, and he was just like, "What?" And then he
Yeah.
went over there, and then
Until they knew he was shot. Then you see everybody rush to the
Mm-hmm.
car. Then you see the car speed up, but he's already dead now.
Yeah.
He's done. So yeah, there's so many people involved in that. I think the mob's involved in that. I think the government, definitely all those conspiracy guys that hated him. But he did it to himself too. I love JFK. I think he's one of the best presidents ever. But you don't fuck with the mob. The mob kind of helped him get where he was. With the mob,
Yeah.
he helped the mob when he was just like a Congress guy before he became president. He was actually protecting
these
the
guys
mob.
are good guys.
He would support him. He would kind of turn a blind eye to things. But then once he made president,
Yeah.
he started going after the mob and trying to put it to rest and get it done. And he just pissed off a lot of high people in the mob industry. And
Plus, he was about to do away with the Federal Reserve,
correct.
which would have taken a lot of money away from. We're all dying here.
Yeah. Well, that and Then with the government, what he pissed off on the government is he was not going to go into Vietnam.
Yeah.
He was keeping out of Vietnam every way, shape, or form, because that's the killer one. That I don't understand why the government did this, but the government's in on it, and his vice president, Lyndon B. Johnson. I hate his fucking ass, but they were all in on it because the day he died, the very next day, Lyndon B. Johnson signs the exact opposite law to put us into Vietnam. So JFK was going to sign on the very next day to keep us out of Vietnam. Lyndon Johnson signs the exact opposite contract to put us into Vietnam, all because of Bell helicopter.
Yeah, it was like a big money thing.
They're like, we've got to make money in this. And so Lyndon...
Rabies shot.
I'm fine.
She turned into a zombie.
I had a tickle in my throat.
Turned into a gremlin.
Yes.
All right.
So all those type of conspiracy theories we like to toy around with.
But it's weird because a lot of them are coming true now.
Yeah,
It's just like...
exactly.
So what do y'all think about The Simpsons?
Yeah, all the
I
shit
don't
that
know
comes
because
true.
I know Matt
Because-
Groening is a Freemason, and someone I heard it's one of those far fetched conspiracies, but the Simpsons, he's working with the government, and they're supposed to expose, like basically show us what they're doing, but they're doing it through media and stuff,
Right.
And that he's working with them so that they can do all this stuff. And they're showing ahead of time, but there's also like there's a bunch of other conspiracies that go along
It's
with
a
it.
huge-
But it is fucking weird that he's gotten a lot of shit right. Which I mean, granted, they're on like season like 50 or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I mean, the odds are more time than not they're getting it wrong, but there are quite a few that are very specific that match up exactly to what happened. So,
right.
It's almost like, what is life?
yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh, yeah.
trippy.
It's getting really weird out there.
Simulation. Yeah.
It's getting really weird.
I feel like everybody's just on edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
there's supposed to be some solar storms or solar flares or something over the next few days, and they're like, drink plenty of fluids and blah blah blah. And if you feel angrier than normal, it's like whatever. I'm always angry.
Yeah.
That's my secret. I'm always angry.
Raising everything.
The only thing I hate it's not really a conspiracy thing. I mean, you can kind of wrap it up in it, I guess, but just fucking global warming shit.
Oh yeah.
I hate all that shit. The seasons have changed slightly. I mean, we're talking like a month off because my dad and I were talking about it. We used to hunt a lot, and we always start hunting around November, December. Well, now you probably shouldn't start hunting until like January, February, because that's when it really starts getting colder now. But
Because don't you have to wait for the first freeze because the worms, they'll die off? That's what I've heard. Like I think rabbit is you have to wait for the first hard freeze because they all have heartworms. And then that first hard freeze will kill the worms off.
Yeah.
And then you can eat the...
depending on what you're hunting.
That's what I've heard.
But yeah, rabbits have all
But
that.
I'm no wilderness man. Wilderness girls. Do you remember that?
No.
Where is that from?
National Lampoon's Loaded
Yes.
Weapon 1.
Yep.
Have you seen that movie?
I haven't seen
It's
that.
like
I don't
a
think.
parody of Lethal Weapon.
Okay.
But it stars Emilio Estevez and Samuel L. Jackson as the like Riggs and Murtaugh.
Okay.
But Tim Curry is this guy.
Tim Curry's in it?
Yeah,
Fuck.
he's
I gotta
this
see it
like
now. I love Tim
He
Curry.
shows up at this door and he knocks on it. It's like Girl Scouts, but he's like, wilderness girls, and he's got a beard and everything. And then Whoopi Goldberg answers the door and he's like trying to sell her cookie. He's like, and then he asks for the micro. Do you have the microfilm?
What's it called?
The
again?
what? National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1.
Okay.
It was made in like the early 90s, but it's such you're going to laugh your ass off. Especially if you like the Lethal Weapon movies.
I do.
Because
I
it
love
parodies like the first two in this one, I think. But
Okay.
God, you have to watch that movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
Like now. Go.
Okay,
now.
I'll go
buy it
watch
on
it now,
Vudu.
and then I'll come back and report.
Yeah.
Is the National Lampoons that family?
That's it was like
Wait.
a
Griswolds. Who's that? Is
that's
that
that's
National?
part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that is part of the National Lampoons.
So are you doing Snapchat? Oh, here, plug in, redo the video.
Oh.
Then you can plug it in and it'll pull all the mics in.
What?
So
Bingo.
yeah, But National Lampoon, they did like it was like a what?
I'm not tech savvy.
If you search about it, picked a pair of headphones. Yeah, fuck it. Thug life.
Fuck it.
Thug life.
Just do it. Just do it, man.
But yeah, they did a lot of movies. They did the vacation movies.
Right.
They've done Animal House. Was a magazine originally.
Is Animal House the one? There's this one movie I've been trying to find. They get lost, and it's almost like a tow truck area, and it's a house, and there's like a judge.
Oh no!
No,
Which
that's
one is
Nothing
that
But
one?
Trouble.
Nothing But Trouble.
Okay,
With Dan Aykroyd, and Chevy Chase.
Nothing
and
But Trouble.
Yeah.
Demi
Yes.
Moore, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Demi Moore, or whatever.
Yes, Nothing But Trouble. Where he's
Yeah.
eating those nasty little sausage
Yes.
things.
And what's weird is the rap group in there. I'm pretty sure Tupac is in that.
Yeah, the
He's
rap.
part of what's that rap group?
Man, this is a good
Humpty.
one.
Yeah, to the Humpty Hump. Digital Underground.
Digital
There you
Underground.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tupac is in that movie.
Is he?
He's part of Digital Underground back when they were
Really?
together.
Yeah.
When he was part of them, they're in that movie. They're
Yeah?
the one
Yeah.
been all around the world.
Yeah, I love that movie.
It's
That's
such
a
a
good one.
weird
It's
movie,
weird.
but it's so
It's weird
fucking
as fuck.
good.
Yeah,
It's a good one. That is a good one.
yeah. That's
I totally forgot about
Yeah.
that movie.
I've been trying to figure that thing out forever now.
right.
I used to watch him when I was a kid a lot.
Yeah.
I always watched, like, I was a night owl. You know, all my family would go to bed at like 9 or 10 o'clock in the evening. I'd stay up and I'd be watching all these movies, and someone would just come on. It's like, oh, I'll watch it, and find out that it's awesome.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like that movie. That movie came on late at night. I'm like, okay, you know, that's pretty cool.
My
you know,
Uncle Ronnie, he had HBO, and back then that was like the shit.
oh yeah,
And so like all the movies were on there, but he would
or
record them all.
Skinamax.
Yeah, he'd record them all on VHS, and then we'd borrow movies from him.
Mm-hmm.
And he always had these weird movies. Like, did you ever see The Gods Must Be Crazy? And The Gods Must Be Crazy Too?
I
It's
think
about this like African tribe, and it's a real weird movie. But I remember the only thing I remember is they found this glass bottle, and it hit one of the kids in the head on accident. One of them hit it, and then they're like, "Oh!" And then the guy's running and trying to throw it up and like give it back to the gods, and it keeps coming back down and hitting him in the head. He's like, "Oh!" And he's like, "Oh!" Like,
I don't think I've seen that one.
because I think I saw Last Action Hero.
Oh,
one time
God, I love
on
that movie.
And even though it's an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, it was
Yeah.
kind of pushed to the side, and so it came on late night one night, and I was just watching. I'm like, this is a fucking good movie.
I love it.
You know?
I showed Alex it for the first time like last year, and he didn't like it. And I was just like, "Yeah, I guess you had to grow up with it because it was such a good movie. It was
Yeah.
like almost like a parody a little bit." But
It's a movie inside of a movie.
what's the other ones? There was a movie called Rooftops. I don't remember. I just remember it was weird, and it was these kids that jumped on rooftops, and I don't fucking
hell?
remember.
Okay.
And then the main one I remember was Project X.
Yes, with the
Monkeys.
The monkeys.
Yeah.
Not the other project. There's two Project
There's
X.
the party movie, which is
Yeah.
a new
Oh,
one.
yeah.
But there's
Real
a
weird.
one from the 80s called Project X with Matthew Broderick in it.
Yeah.
And he's like an Air Force, whatever. And he gets in trouble, so he gets like has to oversee this. Basically, chimpanzees. They're teaching them to fly a flight simulator
Really?
and everything. So he realizes that one of the chimpanzees there knows sign language, and he starts communicating with it, and then like learns to talk and everything, and comes to find out like at the beginning of the movie, Helen Hunt was in there like teaching this monkey sign language at the school. Then they lost funding, so then he went to that and blah blah blah. But
see.
it's a weird movie because I watched it all the time as a kid. Then I watched it when I was an adult, and I was like, "What the fuck,
Yeah.
man?"
Because they teach them how to fly a flight simulator, but when they graduate, their graduation present, because they've gotten so good at being a pilot, basically, now they want to see how long that they can fly when they were
Yeah, the
exposed
whole-
to radiation.
The whole program is teaching the monkey to do everything to set itself up.
Yeah.
And they put it in a room, put this thing up, and exposes them to radiation, and they see how long it can fly until it dies.
Right.
Awful.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
I gotta watch that.
It's a
good.
fucking.
It
Do
is
you
very
actually
good.
like see them? Like, are they dying? Things like that? Because I don't know.
It
if
doesn't
my heart
really
can take
like
that.
you'll see like a monkey laying on the stretcher
Yeah.
or something, but
Oh no.
it's a good
Poor
movie
monkey.
Yeah. No monkeys were hurt.
yeah,
The making of this movie.
I'm calling PETA.
yeah. But that was one. He always had these weird movies that I was just like,
Yeah.
what's this movie on? And then that's why I like a lot of these odd movies.
I know.
Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck.
Oh, that's a good
He
one.
had me
Fucking
watch that. I was
funny.
like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Duck boobs. There go to the bathroom.
The feathers.
Okay. Oh God.
My apple juice.
Oh no.
No
That
apple,
apple juice was so good.
I love apple juice.
It's really
Someone
good.
said if you drink it right before bed, you'll have like lucid dreams. I've tried it and it didn't work. But
So I heard if you drink OJ, you have like bad dreams and stuff like that.
oh really?
Before bed.
You used to do that.
Dream you kill your
I
ex-wife?
went on a binge and I would get like a freaking full ass glass of OJ, and it was the Walmart brand OJ, and I would just drink it every night.
And you had night terrors? You had bad dreams?
I mean, I feel like sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah.
One time I was getting drunk with one of my friends and I was drinking Sunny D and vodka.
Ugh.
And I drank so much of it, and the next day I had such an acidy taste. I was like,
Imagine throwing that one up.
I didn't throw up,
burning
but
your
it was
whole
just you had that
esophagus.
heartburn acid, just all that acid that you just drank in there, and was like,
Gross.
No.
So I pulled up, found a list that was just says Billboard just released their top 50 greatest rap groups of all time list. Here are the top 20. So I wanted to see if y'all can guess any of these.
That was Murray again.
He won't shut the fuck up.
Oh.
So 20 of them?
Yeah, here's the top
Rap-
20
rap
top-
groups?
yeah, it's the greatest rap groups of all time.
So it's not a single person like
No.
Tupac's not on there or
No.
anything. Okay. So
It's gonna
rap
be groups.
Um,
Damn.
Rap
Bone
groups.
Thugs.
Migos. Is it Migos?
Migos is on there,
Yeah.
number 11. Bone Thugs,
Wow.
not on the top 20.
Really?
You can't cheat.
Okay.
Oh, I can't cheat.
Um,
Well, I'm trying to think of rap groups.
yeah, I know.
I
Rap
know, like-
groups.
Boy bands.
Let's see. White
Boy-
Boys.
Backstreet Boys.
80s rap. White
Wu-Tang
Boys.
Clan.
Wu-Tang is.
Oh, that's a good one.
Number 2.
Wow. Number 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What about White Boy rap? Late 80s, early
Vanilla
90s.
Ice?
Vanilla
No,
Ice. No.
group.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's not a part. He's not a
What is white-
group.
What is white boy rap?
They were white boys and they
Insane
rapped.
Clown Posse.
Oh yeah.
No, that did not make the top 20.
Um,
How about Outcast? Is Outcast rap?
Sabotage. Outcast, number 1.
damn. Okay. Man, she got number 1 and 2. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not. I was never a big rap fan. Oh gosh.
Talking about the Beastie Boys.
Oh,
Beastie
duh.
Boys.
Fuck. Guys.
Dude.
Yeah.
Who else?
have
Let
to
me
jam
see.
that
Number
song when we
3
leave here.
is probably one of the pioneers for the rap groups. They just made a movie about him
Oh,
a few
wait,
years ago.
wait.
Quite a few popular rappers came out of that group.
Who?
What? Can I say where I know it from?
Sure.
Okay, wait.
Maybe
Question
that'll,
mark?
Maybe that'll help trigger
NWA.
Compton.
Yes.
Yeah, from Compton.
Number 4 is I don't know anything they do, but it's a Tribe Called Quest. So
Quest.
I feel like they had one hit that I knew, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't know them.
Number 5 was 80s rap for sure. 3 black guys.
Boys to Men.
That's
Oh,
R-
it's
that's
R&B. Dang.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking them too, but I'm like, no, that's R&B.
Okay.
I make love to you.
Now rap
Public
it.
Enemy.
TLC. Is that rap?
No.
Okay.
What'd you say? Public Enemy?
Yee.
Ooh, yeah.
That's number 6 actually, but I'm not talking about them.
Um,
They also did a song with Aerosmith, which was very the first mashup.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. They actually just had a commercial. They were on a commercial Fuck, what's their names?
Walk.
Oh my god.
OMG.
Run DMC. I get his humor.
I try to say opposite.
I'm like walk, and then
Let me see.
Okay.
OMG. Run DMC.
Okay, number 7, Eric B. and Rakim. I don't know anything they did. Number 8 was female rappers.
Oh. That's not Salt and Pepper, is it? Okay.
Salt
That
and
was a good
pepper.
one.
Number 9, I only know because it guest started De La Soul. Number 10 is, I think, what's his name? Questlove is the drummer for him. The Roots.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
The rest, there's like Cypress Hill on there,
Oh,
3 6
Cypress-
Mafia,
fuck.
Oh,
Cypress
duh.
Hill.
G-Unit.
That's a good
G-Unit.
Fugees, Mob
Fugees.
Deep, Naughty
No,
by
Mobb
Nature.
Naughty
Oh,
by Nature.
Naughty by Nature.
Yeah, we had some good
Dang.
music
suck.
back then.
We had some really good music.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do suck.
We suck.
But we
But-
came from good music.
I would've
It's just
killed
been
it.
so
No.
long.
I just didn't listen to rap that much.
Oh, I loved rap.
Yeah.
Like that was my shit back then. It was,
Yeah.
I was in high school. I was listening to rap, and it was all like NWA, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, like all that stuff. And
Yeah.
I could see it.
I was a metalhead.
Like the hardcore screaming stuff.
A little bit. I mean, Mudvayne would be as
Oh, I love Mudvayne.
the biggest that I got.
I like their first album, but after that, I didn't really follow them.
And Mudvayne here lately, they brought in a new album and it's not that great.
So that
but
Dig song,
Dig.
Yeah,
I would love to learn how to play the drums on that song.
it's so fucking nuts because I think he has double bass pedal. And
Yeah.
he's
Yeah, it's one of the hardest drum
Is it?
songs out there. Yeah,
I like
that and,
Deftones.
Beast-
Deftones is good.
Beast and the Harlot from Avenged Sevenfold. That's a very hard drum. I mean, if you watch, they have Avenged Sevenfold in concert, and they just have a camera on Rev, their drummer, doing the drum set for that whole song. He is constantly, his feet going constantly, his hand. There is no fucking stopping in that whole. He doesn't get a break one
Damn.
through that whole fucking song. Beast and the Harlot. It is, and I think it's number
bet he
one or
does
number
drugs.
2. Well, he's dead now. And
Oh.
he died in 2009
drugs.
of an overdose. Yeah. So,
oh, shocking.
yeah.
You'll have
Most
sick
likely.
beats, but you won't be around for long. Remember that, kids.
Yeah. Yeah, Metallica back then, Mudvayne, Avenged Sevenfold even back then was great.
Yeah.
I wasn't really into. I liked Pantera,
I never
couple
got into
songs,
them.
but didn't really get into
Cold
Met.
Chamber.
Cold Chamber, yeah,
I like them. Their first
Yeah.
album.
yeah. Megadeth was always pretty good. So I was more into that, and then obviously country too. I've had a lot of friends that were into country, and I love Garth Brooks. I think.
Did you see that he's going to be doing more Chris Gaines shit?
Yes.
I was like, what?
I know. I'm like, dude, just stop. Just
Yeah, give up.
because I do have Chris Gaines his album,
Shameless.
but I just love.
Well, it was a
Garth.
big failed project because it was
Yeah.
supposed to be like a movie or something.
It was
or
like a series.
it was supposed to be like a lead into him making
Yeah.
a movie about this character, and it was supposed to be an alter ego of a movie, whatever. Yeah, movie.
movie.
And
Not just a movie, but a movie.
picture.
Be on the big
going to
screen.
be- yeah.
It'd be on the big screen.
lots camera action, buddy. But yeah, it was supposed to be something, and then it fell through. So
Yeah, because
Oh,
all
well.
that was supposed to happen first, and then his album was supposed to come out, but it fell through. So then he just put out his album, and everybody was so fucking confused.
yeah, they're like, "What the
Everybody's
fuck are you
like-
doing, Garth?"
Because he's got his face on the cover, and he's got black eyeshadow on, and his hair's all cut and slick.
He looks like emo Garth.
Yeah, it was
It's
weird.
weird.
It was very.
Yeah,
I
look
have
up-
his album.
Chris Gaines. What are the songs like?
Just like slow. They don't really have a country sound to them. Kind of just like a slow R&B type.
That's not good
Yeah,
at
That sounds
all.
dumb.
yeah. It wasn't.
Does he sound country like
he
his
sound-
voice?
No, it doesn't sound country.
Ew.
And he's only got like 5 or 6 songs, I think.
Oh
So
my gosh, somebody's comparing this picture of him to Zoolander.
Oh, in an
Like-
interview, Johnny Knoxville, they were asking if he got recognized still with his silver hair now or whatever. They stopped dyeing it, and he said, "No, actually, I get more confused with Jamie Lee Curtis."
Right.
I was like, "That's dead on."
this is his most popular one called Lost in You. So it's just like low beat, just guitars and like a light drum.
Sounds familiar.
It's Garth.
Yeah.
You sound stupid.
Don't talk about my man like that. That's my uncle.
No, it's not.
My last name's Brooks. He's got to be related to me somehow.
Well, I always say Scarlett Johansson,
I
my
know.
cousin.
That's what. Even my kids growing up, they're like, "Are you sure he's not related to us?" I'm like, "I wish he was," but so it's
This doesn't even sound like him. This
no.
sounds
He
like,
went very high pitch. In all of his songs, as Chris Gaines, are very high pitched. It's almost like a Boys to Men type sound, but very high pitch. And even the video, he's acting all, gothic and it's just all like sad and
Dark and
Yeah.
mysterious.
so.
That's dumb.
That's him. That's Chris Gaines.
Said that's dumb.
But Garth is Garth.
Yeah, Garth is dope, but
I just love Garth because it's almost like Metallica. I don't think Metallica has a bad song. I really don't. There's a couple,
I have some I'm not even close to interested in hearing, but
Garth,
they're
I don't
still
think
pretty
there's-
good.
I mean, there's like Friends in Low Places that gets overplayed.
Yeah.
So I don't really care for that. Thunder Rolls that gets overplayed. I don't really care for that, but I still love him.
did
I
you
will still
see
listen
him
to him.
on Saturday Night Live with Will Ferrell?
I believe so.
He's trying to write a hit song, and he's like, "Man, I'd sell my soul for a hit song." And then Will Ferrell goes, "Ha ha ha!" And he's dressed as the devil. He's
No.
like, "Here's your next hit song." And he's like, "Dun dun 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 dun, fast cars on the highway,
Oh my
on the
gosh.
byway, Mr. Robotron." And he's just like, "That sucks, man. You got any more?" And he's like, "Okay." He keeps coming up with these shitty ass songs. It's
Back
fucking
when Saturday Night
hilarious.
Live was
yeah.
good. No, I
He's just
miss-
like, the guitar, is it hot in here? Is the guitar out of tune? And he's like,
Right.
"Man, these aren't that good, the good songs." He goes, "I said the guitar is out of tune."
Did you guys watch Saturday Night Live growing up?
Yes. All the
Sometimes.
time. I did.
Do you
Yeah.
think it's fallen off as well?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like it has fallen off.
The only thing I like
Nothing
now
is original anymore.
is the Weekend Update stuff.
The Weekend Update things.
Those
good.
guys are
The
funny.
new stuff is good.
Michael Che and
Especially
Colin
when
Jost.
they write something
Yeah.
for the other person.
And they're always
And they have
racial.
to- yeah. And they don't know it's coming.
Exactly. It's
But
fucking
everything
hilarious.
else is, and it's just like, it's gone so public, or not public, but like
Political, too.
political
Yeah.
to where they only make fun of one side
Yeah.
when they used to make fun of all
Everything,
sides. They
yeah.
made fun of
All
every
of it.
fucking thing. So,
I like that's how it is.
I
with
feel like you
everything
have
now.
to just watch what you say though
Yeah.
these days because you're offending everybody.
I know.
Everybody gets
Everything
offended.
turns into
Exactly.
something.
It's dumb.
it's like, give me a break.
Yeah.
I know.
I hate the world that my kids grow up in.
Mm.
I wish they can
It's
like
gonna be
grow up
weird.
whenever I was younger. I'm gonna be 35,
Mhm.
right?
Damn.
I know. Shit. Bitch.
Old bitch.
Little baby. Little baby.
That's an old bitch. Yeah.
That's old bitch.
I got
yeah,
you by 10
What's your birthday?
years.
December 23rd.
What?
Ooh,
I'm
almost
December
a Christmas
29th.
baby.
Yep.
Almost
Almost.
a Christmas baby.
Yep.
December.
December day.
See, I can't even say
August.
that.
August?
9th.
Okay.
December.
Mine's September.
September.
September 27th.
Okay.
September.
Do you have Rosetta Stone?
I worked QT.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
You learn all your numbers and all that shit real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah. I can
Counting
get people through
backwards and shit.
transactions. Yeah.
Well, that was my favorite when they would be talking to each other and then like, "Oh, no, la gasolina." And it's like, "No, 20 a la pampa, 15." And then I go 20 on 15, and they just like,
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll repeat it back. They'll be looking out there and be like, and then they just look at me like, 1-5. I'm like, King say? Say, oh, you know.
Oh, sí. Pero no las otra vez. Like,
I'm like, no, time out. I know numbers. That's
Slow down.
Yeah. But sometimes they'll be talking about you, and then you'll say, you know, oh, King say, vente on
Yeah.
King say. And
And they're just looking at you like,
do you know what we've been talking about? Fucking gringo.
well, it surprises me that the fucking burliest looking ones, they have the smallest little voices like, $20 la gas, la papa, la 14.
That's so true.
yeah.
And it's weird, and they look like hardcore Mexican, like,
None of them have like deep voices. Really.
Even my last client today, big Mexican beard, like, you know, nope, he sounds just like that. I'm like, oh, okay.
I know.
Does it matter? Yeah,
Yeah,
he does sound just like Oh, man.
no más pelo. Aquí.
I know it's embarrassing whenever people walk in the shop and like, you know, somebody Hispanic and they're like, you know, oh, they start talking to us and then we look at each other and we look
We're
back
just
at
like,
shit, man, I wish Daniel was here right now because then he would be able to translate for us.
So
And
you don't know much Spanish?
I know a little bit,
Okay.
and the way that I speak it, sometimes my words just don't come out as they should. And so, you know, like I struggle, but
Right.
when, you know, if I do tell them a little bit, if I speak to them a little bit, then they start asking all kinds of questions. And I'm like,
Right.
I
whoa.
know.
Exactly.
I
They
thought
just-
that's what
And they go,
Taquito.
"Slow
Like,
down.
oh, the I was like,
I'm sorry, what?
no.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Coke.
sometimes yeah, that's why I just don't even say anything. And I'm just like, I'm not getting into this. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, we got Steph and Daniel there. They
Yeah.
they speak
They
Spanish.
speak
They
Spanish,
got
so
it.
it's okay.
That's good.
Don't.
They got it.
On Mondays, it's just
Yeah,
us.
I know.
So it's like,
Come in speaking Spanish next
No
week.
appointment.
Tomorrow.
No haircut.
yeah, no room.
See you mañana.
Well, y'all aren't open on Sundays, are you? Or are you? No.
Mondays.
What?
No
I work
Sundays.
sometimes
No
on Sundays,
Sundays.
but it's a good day. I just don't like working Monday, or I don't like working Sundays.
Yeah. I've never liked working Sundays either. I just feel like that should
Sunday
be just
should not be a day of work.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a
At
day
all.
of rest, you know.
It shouldn't
Get
even
everything
be
ready.
anything for like house chores. Who wants to do that?
Usually Sunday's my recovery. I literally just
Yeah.
need to chill and just
Exactly.
relax and like. And
Exactly.
then Monday I kind of get my shit done and whatever I need to, and then Tuesday just get back into work mode. And
Yeah.
I see that puppy right there. Keeps eating.
He said, "Give him
Blocking out
some
all the light.
headphones."
Hell no. All right, so now we're gonna play some dating game stuff.
All right.
Oh no.
How well do you know your significant other?
Oh my god!
Let's go.
Here we
Here
go.
we go.
Oh no, I don't have a towel. Here, I'll take my sock off.
AD will use it.
I have a Crown Royal bag. Use it.
That should work.
Fuck it.
Should work.
All right.
Use your T-shirt.
Don't ask any hard things like this.
Oh,
Basic
here,
and simple.
the first one off the bat.
Let's go.
Let's start off easy. So you're gonna answer about them, whatever. So what is their favorite color? Let's see. Start easy.
Are we turning around?
Here in a minute.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And
Ready?
And reveal. Orange and black. That's
Yep.
true?
Yep.
Wow.
All right.
Okay. Ding. Nice. Out to the good start.
All
was
right.
easy.
Better than
No, they're
our last
sweating now.
contestants.
Sweating over here.
Our last
Here she goes, get
contestants.
I know. They didn't know shit about each other.
I think
Jordan
they got
and
one.
Lance.
Yeah. Jordan Lance.
He's just like, what the fuck,
What the
man?
fuck?
I was like, sorry, man. It's like, what is their favorite band? I don't fucking know.
Oh.
I was like, all right. Let's see. Who is always on time?
Oh.
Oh.
I thought you were going to say something.
What?
Who's always on top?
Oh.
Me. Hello, princess over here.
Brittany.
Take her apple juice away.
When having whoopee.
Yeah, we're having whooper.
Me, yeah, I am always on time.
Like, are you late? Or are you just
No.
like
She's
running
like,
a few minutes
no,
behind all the time?
She can be late if it wasn't for me, because I'd be like, we gotta go. Like,
Just, you know,
me,
sometimes
I'm
I just
like,
want to chill.
I
and
need
not
to be there at least 30 to
10 hours early.
no.
So the other weekend we went to Burgers Lake, and she was like, "You have to wake up early." I'm like, "Okay." So we
Sleep
got
in the
there-
truck.
We got there
Yeah,
at like
seriously.
8:30. I woke up around 6 something. It was good, but you know, sometimes when I don't have appointments, I'm dragging ass to work.
No, I'm always on time.
But
I-
this one, she's
I
on
still
time.
operate by the 10-minute rule from QT.
Yeah.
I figure if I'm going anywhere, if I'm going to be there within 10 minutes of
Yeah.
when I said I was, I'm not calling. If it's after that, then I'll call and be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I'm running a little late" or whatever. So
I have to be on time. Because if you're on time, you're late, so you got to get there a little earlier.
Yeah.
who cries more during movies?
Oh gosh.
I love the arrow. That's awesome.
Huge baby.
I was like, I see her draw a line. I'm like,
yeah.
and then she, okay, I get where she's going. Nice.
There we go.
Who made the first move in the relationship?
Girl.
Ooh. Dun, 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 dun.
Slide in the DMs.
I would say, where did you guys meet?
Yeah, how did this
Barber
happen?
school.
Barber school.
Oh, was that barbershop?
What?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
It was at Barber
So
school.
did you
I
go
was-
and then just not do it for a while?
No,
or
I
did y'all go at the
went and I was finishing. It took me about 2.5, 3 years to finish because I still.
Oh,
had
it's
to
really that
work.
long?
No,
Oh.
No,
it's
it
not.
should not take
I
that
thought it was like a
long.
6 month or
It's only 1,500 hours, but
Well,
I
back
feel
then it
like
was.
only.
the first like 8 months to a year, my work schedule it just wasn't working out because barber school is Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 6.
Oh,
So it's like a full time job, and so I finally started.
You don't get
having
paid
to
for it,
wake
do
up.
you?
No.
I had to wake up at like 3:30 in the
not.
morning to go to work before then I could get my hours. So we started. I was graduating, and then she had just started.
Okay.
She instantly fell in love.
It was like that.
Love at first sight?
Love at first sight.
Was it?
Yep.
She swears by it.
Literally. I will tell
Damn.
You're
everybody
just like-
the same thing.
what did you have a song
I
play
didn't
in your
even
head or
talk
something,
to
or
her. No, I just saw her and I was
angels
just
singing?
like,
It was like, oh.
it was literally love at first sight. And people are like,
Nice.
that's no way, no. And I'm like, yes, it was. I didn't even speak with her before. Yep.
She ain't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. You don't know why, but you're trying to kiss the girl. Sing it with me now. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-bio.
Yep. That's what it was.
pucker up your lips like this.
You know, that's the exact scene that was playing in my head when I saw her.
What? Mm.
Then you fell into the mop bucket or something. Oh, that's. Let's see. Oh, I know that. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be hard. Fuck it. We'll see. If your partner was an ice cream flavor, what flavor would they be?
And the only reason we really know this is because we've been on an ice cream binge.
Now, does this flavor actually kind of describe their
Oh.
personality a little bit?
Oh,
Is
wait.
it supposed to?
Yeah. Which flavor would they be?
Okay.
Give me that.
Yeah.
Listen, damn it.
Here you go.
Dang.
What's the favorite though?
Follow instructions.
Vanilla. She likes vanilla.
What?
Yep, she's
So
plain.
white.
Cookies and
Plain
cream.
Jane.
No, but I like it with the ice cream.
Oh, no, she likes the, pistachio.
I've never tried pistachio
Really?
ice
Yeah, I
cream.
haven't it.
Let me see.
So
My favorite's-
that's my
Hold, please.
thing. I'm going to say pistachio.
Mint chocolate chip for me, baby.
Yeah, that's always a good one.
So you're describing, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see.
So I'm gonna say that she's the flaming hot.
Ice
Ice
cream?
cream.
What? Oh yeah, they made that, didn't they?
Really?
She's a little
I
spicy.
heard it was like very
Like the hot tamale flavor or something?
No,
or
like
flim-
Cheetos.
Like Cheetos.
Oh.
By the way, y'all need to watch that movie on Hulu.
I did. I've
It's
seen it.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, it is so good.
Flaming
Flaming
Hot.
Hot.
It's
Okay.
like a kind of like a biopic almost of the guy who kind of got it going, like the Flaming Hot.
Okay.
He was a
Created
janitor
it.
at Frito-Lay, and
Okay.
I was like, dude, this is cool.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe like a.
Yeah, I'm going to catch up on a lot of things since I'm going back to my
I
store.
know. We have
and-
time to
Dude,
not be on call all
No
the
shit.
fucking time.
schedule all over the fucking place. Get back to my 5 a.m. to 3
mint
p.m.
chocolate chip.
I'm minty.
Yeah.
Minty.
Minty.
She's minty.
Maybe
Chocolatey
because I
minty.
chomp on gum all the time.
Yeah, that could be it.
Minty.
What do you want to know, Jared?
Who gets angry quicker?
Ooh.
Who has the shorter fuse?
I feel like that's kind of tricky though. So let me do some explaining.
Lucy, you got a lot of explaining to do.
I feel like I have zero patience.
Okay.
I feel like my patience is shorter.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't necessarily get mad. More so frustrated, and I feel like it's literally when I'm like driving to work and from work. I feel like driving now.
The
I'm
drivers.
just cussing everybody
Drivers fucking suck.
She's like
Dude.
yelling, and
I
I'm
have
like, why
road
are you
rage.
screaming?
Me too.
out. I don't
They
scream.
cannot
I'm just
hear
like,
you.
move the fuck over.
Yeah. I don't scream anymore. I just not cut them off, but I just piss them off
Yeah.
somehow because they
You
piss
know.
me off.
I know.
Yeah.
So
Because that's just what we have.
drivers, the drivers these days are just fucking ridiculous.
I feel like
don't
once
get it.
she's angry, you just can't like get her mouth to close. It's just.
She just keeps going.
So I
And
might
that's
be
just
the
with
one
anything.
that loses my temper a lot faster.
Look at those eyes.
Do you say? Do
Look
you
at those
stay?
eyes. Jared's like, oh,
She's
shit.
about to lose it now. So what, motherfucker?
Who stays angry longer then?
Me.
Okay, so
I'm definitely the type to. I feel like I want to fix it right then and there.
Right.
Because
so you blow up
you know, like
and then
you just don't know what your timing and stuff like that. So I feel like that's very important. She, on the other hand, needs space.
I'm a grudge holder.
yes.
Me too.
My name is Brittany, and I hold grudges.
I do too.
So I am a
Days.
grudge
Fuck me over
holder.
once and
Yep.
like done, and I will never forget it.
Yeah.
right.
Yep. That's kind of how I am.
I mean,
But
I feel like that. towards
Forgive,
people,
but never forget.
With
Yeah.
her, I'm like,
I don't
let me
even
fix
forgive.
it.
I just bye. I don't
Yeah.
need you in my life then.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
I'm that way if you do something towards my family,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But if you just do something just towards me,
skills.
I will find you.
And I will
kill you. But yeah, if it's something that gets me, I kind of give too many chances to some people. If it's just
Oh.
towards me, but if it's towards my family, yeah, you're fucking
If I
done.
like
Yeah.
you, I give you like an extra
I see
chance.
Yeah,
That's it. So.
yeah.
You said an extra minute.
No, like one extra chance.
Yeah.
If I don't like you, you get one chance, and if you blow it, then boom, that's
Yeah.
it. I'm not gonna let you come back. So.
But I will stay. Mine is weird. I'll stay mad longer. You know, if Mandy and I are having a fight, I will stay mad longer if we're not talking about it. So
Yes.
that's another thing. Mandy will sit and stew. I gotta talk. But if she continues to stew about it, then I will continue to stay mad too because we're not talking about it. But if I can talk about it and get it talked through and maybe see her side or see somebody's side on it, then I'm like, okay, I get it, but I'm still pissed. And then I'll finally get over it. But if they just sit and stew and don't talk, I will just
That
keep
shit
getting
drives me
pissed and
crazy.
pissed and
I'll hit a
pissed.
bitch.
That silent treatment shit. I'm
Yes.
just like, let's move on. I don't want
Exactly.
it to linger into the day.
Exactly.
Like,
I would
come
rather
on.
you yell and scream at me than to just sit there and do fucking nothing.
yeah.
Do you ever have to like break the silence and you're just like asking those random dumb questions like, "Hey,
I
did you
know.
still see the refrigerator in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Was it still there when you walked through the kitchen?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
You start asking the most fucking like
Yeah,
random
like,
questions.
Stupid
It's like,
questions.
did you need
And then
new
all of a-
shoelaces still?
Yeah.
Or it's like,
This one, she just becomes hella independent. It's funny because
I can
I
do
feel like
anything by myself when I'm mad.
if we had a misunderstanding or whatever it is, I feel like she
starts rearranging the furniture, moving
Yeah.
the couch herself.
Yeah.
Don't you need help? No, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's a 2-person job. No, it's not.
Hey, but all that
stubborn as hell.
For you.
I was born.
No, so like we have like this whole routine at night, right? And you know, it's I cook dinner, she cleans the kitchen, and then you know at night when we are finally in bed, she'll like get our vitamins for the day, set them out,
Snort 'em.
bring my she'll
Crush 'em up.
She'll bring my Gatorade to the, like my nightstand and stuff. But when I'm mad, I'm like, don't do shit for me.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't need your
Right.
gummies.
I don't need
I
your
can get my own
fucking
Gatorade.
And then she doesn't
Have enough
even like serve
electrolytes.
my food. She just leaves
Oh.
it there, and I feel like that's the one that kind
That'll,
of
yeah, that's the
because I
step.
love my food and I love her food.
Well, at least she cooks for you still.
Yeah,
I mean,
Right.
and she just kind of
it's
like
not
care.
like
And
I
I'm
made
just like-
pancake.
Yeah.
Yeah. You better make your own, bitch.
Yeah, and bacon strip.
Don't you know where the bacon is?
Yeah.
Can't you make it yourself? Yeah. Oh yeah. And that
But it's
going back to making things work, you know, that's a key thing too. Like I do most of, if not all, the outside yard work and stuff. But my wife, like to this day, I don't really know how to work a washer and dryer.
Really?
Like, I have no fucking clue.
Wow.
None.
It's easy.
We split everything pretty much down the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like most of the stuff.
Yeah.
I hate doing laundry. I'll start it.
She hates doing dishes.
She can finish it. I hate doing dishes.
Even when I cook, I clean
Yeah.
the kitchen.
It's like, you got this, girl. You are a strong, independent woman.
Miss
But we'll do that because
She'll
Matey
cook.
cooks most of the time, and
Yeah.
then I'll clean up. Or if we're both cooking, then we both clean
Or
up. But
Sometimes we'll tag team dinner.
Yeah.
Like I'll do the meats or something, and she'll do
Right.
the sides.
right,
Or if when I'm doing the dishes, she'll wipe the counters down. That
Right.
type. I feel super guilty if I don't like do my part. You know what I mean?
Right,
I can't
exactly.
just sit there and I cannot sit down on the couch.
No.
until
This
she
girl
sits
has no
down.
chill whatsoever. And that
Yeah.
shit is so annoying. I'm like, girl, just sit. Just
I hate
chill.
that.
Like,
I just
My
can
ex-wife, like
chill.
every
Like, I
time
always have to
on
be
the
doing
weekends,
something.
because I was off weekends, and my ex-wife, she worked weekends, and I'd be sitting there watching TV when she got home, and she walked through. Wish I could just sit around my day off. I was like, you can. You're the one who chooses to go do
But
shit.
I don't make her feel like shit about it. I'm just
No.
like, if you
Do
want to
whatever the
chill,
fuck you
chill.
want
I
on your
promise.
day
Well, I learned that right before she got home, I would go like start vacuuming or something. So I was in the middle of it when she get there, and I'm like, oh hey, I just got done cleaning. I would do it all the time.
He
I
put
would.
the smell good in
Hell
the
yeah.
sink and like ran the hot water
Yeah.
so the house smells
I
good.
know. Put some
I've never,
cinnamon.
I have never done that.
I've done that. That's
Nope,
that's
I've never
crazy.
done that.
Yeah, I learned to do that. I would do that all the time to where I'd wait till I was doing dishes, like right till she got there, and then I'd be
Right.
doing them whenever she got home. Like, oh yeah, I'm just hard at work, babe.
I'm almost done. Then we can hang out.
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
No, I really
No,
want to
she
finish
just
this.
has no chill, like none whatsoever. Me, I can chill.
Right.
I can literally on the days that I'm just like done with
Yeah.
the week and stuff.
I'm
I can
just
sit
dead. I'm
there
just
on
like-
that couch, put my show on.
Yeah.
No,
The boys
I'm
are
like,
in their
let me wash
room.
my truck. Let
Yeah,
me do this.
I'm like, girl, bye.
Because I feel like that's the only time I have to really do it.
I don't bathe
So
unless I go
feel like
somewhere. I'm
seriously,
just like,
chill days.
Yep.
The only way I'm like that is if my wife is doing if I see her cleaning and I'm just sitting there.
I know, and you
I
feel
start
lazy.
feeling guilty.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, should I just start
Yep.
cleaning?
Hey,
I
can
mean,
I help
usually
you with
we
something?
talk about this. Usually it's like the day before. We need to clean the house. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. But there's sometimes where she just starts, and I'm like, okay, is this?
Is
yeah,
this a sign?
is she mad?
Right.
Should I get up?
Because that's what I hated. You never know. You're just like,
Right.
do I grab a rag or I just hide?
Yep. Angry cleaning is the best cleaning.
That's actually
Yeah.
true. That's very true.
Get shit done.
That's where you really get down into
Oh, yeah.
like, baseboards and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What one item of clothing does your spouse wear that you just can't stand?
That's a good one.
I think he
Yeah.
is trying to stir
he
the
is.
pot a little
Enough
bit.
shit. Let's get a fight going.
Let's see.
It's all been nice and cozy around here. That's a good one.
I was reading all those questions. Like these aren't
Alright.
really set up for this. And I found another one. They were actually literally set up for this. So
I don't know.
Bye.
do away with them.
Do away with those.
No more
those off.
panties.
I don't know.
No more panties.
I like your
Let
style.
that
No.
pussy go.
Pantalones.
Yeah, I don't
Flapping in
think
the
there's
wind.
just letting the air breathe.
Breeze between the valley.
There you go. I don't know. I don't think there's anything that you wear that.
Ouch.
Maybe my rat tail.
No, I like
God.
your rat tail. I think it's cute. She hates her rat tail, and I'm like, ooh, that's so sexy.
Oh.
That rat tail. Come here, let me pull on it.
She's talking about my little glasses holder.
I know, because you mentioned it the other
Yes.
day, and I was
I
like,
wore
is
it
she
to
really
Burger's
fucking
Way.
growing a rat tail?
She hates it. But
I was
I'm
like, I feel like that would go with your hairstyle, but
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
please no. I'll grow a mullet.
Mullet would be nice.
Let's see.
Trying to think of some, but
If they had to choose one actor to play themselves in a movie, who would that be?
Damn, what's her name? Hold on.
dang.
So,
I don't know. Let me see.
do y'all know that movie, The Other Woman?
Oh gosh.
The one with, let me show you. This one?
oh yeah, that one with the 3.
No.
No, you never seen it? Okay.
I remember that one.
Well, damn. I feel like I can't use that one then.
You can use the actor.
He can look it
though.
up.
The actor? Or the actress? Damn, I don't know. I'm going to have to just go with. Let's see.
So, I feel like, what's her name? Amy Poehler.
Oh.
Baby Mama. That would be a good one for you.
Bruh. That's a good one. That is a good one. I'll have to
a
say.
tricky
Who could
question.
play AD in a movie?
Let's see. We're not doing John Travolta.
I'm a lesbian. I'm a guy.
Have you ever seen
Am I a fucking lesbian?
Tu Wong Fu?
Yes, I love that
Oh
movie.
yes, yes.
What's the
Yeah, I
what's
don't
the Mexican
know.
guy's name?
Oh, John Leguizamo.
Next question.
Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi. That's a good one.
He's one of my favorite actors too. He
He's
does
pretty
so
good,
many
like-
roles. I loved him in Spawn. when
I've
he's-
never seen Spawn.
You've never seen Spawn?
I've never seen Spawn.
That's a good one.
Fucking, you gotta see Spawn. You gotta see Spawn.
I think they're redoing it, aren't they?
They're making another one, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know
who's
if it's a
all in it and
reboot or
stuff.
what.
Yeah,
I'm assuming it's a reboot.
I think so. But they've been talking about it for years, though. Like 5 years they've been talking about it, so I don't know how true it is.
Oh, okay. Here's
I'm gonna
one.
need some snacks next time.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, you should get some snackies.
Should have
A
made
little
some like
charcuterie board.
Oh gosh.
Get
some
what?
shrimp
A
for
charcuterie.
Get some coconut shrimp and barbecue shrimp and shrimp scampi and
bubble gum shrimp.
Bubble guppi shrimp.
do a whole bunch of shrimp.
What's another question?
Let's see. Where was it? Which one was it? Oh, what is their signature dance move?
So,
If it's too much to write, you can just tell it.
You just do a demonstration.
yeah. Can I do a demonstration?
Do it.
Yeah,
Do
do it.
Let's see if you got this.
Oh
what?
yeah,
No, I do not. What are you talking
little Dave
about?
Chappelle dance.
I think that AD's signature dance move. Yeah, that.
Popping and locking, baby.
She can't do
I
it.
cannot do that
Oh.
worth. No, I can't.
I even had an idea to do that. I was like, I need to do the video to where I go like that
Yeah.
and then have it pass on.
Well, please
and then record
don't
it back.
start that now because I feel like this side of my body doesn't work like that. You know what I mean?
My
Like,
left
I
side,
can
I can't. This side I can do it, but then
Right.
coming back, it's
Yeah.
kind of.
See, that's just I can't. It's just too much. Like I just.
The key to like the popping is you got to like kind of flex when you do it, so it kind of locks in. You're
Oh
like,
my gosh.
like that kind of stuff. I was watching some
Now
video.
Jared knows how to dance.
My body just doesn't work like that. I can't do it.
I was so obsessed with breakdancing and shit when I was in like high school.
Right.
Like whenever like the little gangster guys would be
Yeah.
breakdancing in the lunchroom or something, I'd be like, yeah, do the windmill.
But so my older brother used to be huge on breakdancing, and him and his like posse would like get the cardboard boxes out,
Hell
do the
yeah.
head spins, and I'm just like,
Damn.
huh,
I could never do a
interesting.
head spin.
Yeah.
No.
Shit hurts.
I'd throw up. Mid head spin.
My body weight would not.
I've tried and it just goes,
Yeah.
it's like a head quarter spin and then I die. Let's see. Your spouse asks you to grab them a treat from the store on your way home. What do you buy?
This is not fair because I don't ever stop at the store, hardly ever.
Well, maybe you need two more.
Maybe. I'm gonna say, let's see, stop at the store. Stop at the store.
Y'all want me to write it?
Let's see.
Right. It.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. man.
Saturday.
Oh wait, that's not what it's called.
Cocaine.
Or I can't write that.
So the chocolate
those are
zingers.
Zingers.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Those are good. I'm gonna say probably. What is that? What are those things that you get when we go to therapy for Nicole? You always get
The
them.
trail mix thing.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Like Chex Mix or something? Or
No,
Trail
it's
Mix?
Trail
like,
mix.
it's
Like
a
the Planter's trail
mix.
mix.
It has like banana,
Yes.
pineapple,
yeah.
papaya, cashews.
Okay.
I love Trail Mix.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
I'm not a huge fan.
As long as there's no coconut in it.
It
I'm
does have
not a fan of
It does.
coconut.
Yeah, but I
not a
that's the
fan of
last.
coconut.
I don't even really eat it.
Yeah, you pick it.
Yeah, but I do like coconut,
Hmm.
but just not
I
like
can do
that. Maybe.
coconut.
I like Coke and
And
peanuts.
Mixed together.
I was going to say a
Nuts and
nut, but
Coke.
it sounds kind of.
I love nuts. I like Coke and these
I love
nuts.
nuts.
I love
Do you
nuts.
really love nut, Jared, or are you
Yeah.
just
Or
saying
you're just going
that?
around the room saying that
I love
nut.
nut or nut.
Whose side of the family has the funnest family?
I'm gonna say mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your family's funner?
I have a huge family though.
I
Yeah.
would definitely have to say hers. It was just me and my mom growing up, and we never really, like, I feel like I didn't really meet a lot of my real family.
Okay.
So, you know, I didn't have, like, cousins or brothers and sisters. I was the only child.
Only child
and
syndrome.
I feel like I was raised by my mom's close group of friends, mostly. So when we, you know, met each other and I started coming around her family and all that, they're big. Like, it's a big family.
Right.
Everybody knows everybody's
Very
business.
close.
Yeah.
All the
Nice.
kids, the cousins, they always play, you know, take trips, yada, yada. So I never had that. It was just like opening a whole new world.
Oh, I bet.
But
Almost
it's
fun,
For a
right?
while
Yeah.
though, I feel like my
It's
my
fun,
siblings are wild.
and I've learned to, like, they all talk shit to each other. We all
Always.
just, it's that family feeling.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So how many
I enjoy
siblings
that.
do you have?
So there's 5 of us.
Damn.
I have 3 older, and then it's me, and then I have 1 younger brother.
Okay.
Jeez.
Big familia.
It was just
Big
me.
familia.
Just me.
Just little old me.
Me and my little stuffed animals.
Do you have your stuffed
Me and my
animals still?
Barbies. No,
You didn't play with Barbies.
I did not. I mean, I was
My
only-
daughters love stuffed animals. I think they have most of their stuffed animals still, and they love
So-
Build-A-Bear. They love that place.
Yes.
I had a lot of
I
knickknacks.
love Build-A-Bear.
Like the little knickknacks, the little glass things. I had a lot of those.
Okay.
And then they flew out of my mom's truck
Ooh,
on 183 in Irving after I told her that box was not secure. So it was just gone. Everything.
Man.
That sucks.
So I feel like I don't really have a lot from my
No
like
shit.
childhood. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Who confessed their love and said, I love you first?
Me.
Damn.
It was right here.
Yeah, she's the one that fell hard. She
Yep.
just boom.
You just go up
I'm
to her, I
telling
love
you.
you, we're married. And you're just like, shit, okay.
Literally.
Yeah,
Let's go
it
cut hair
literally was
together.
crazy 'cause I feel like even though we hadn't spoke, like something in me was drawn to her.
See?
Even though like I only saw her sitting there playing with the mannequin all day on the first day of school.
The
her
fuck?
first
That's
day.
weird.
It
I
wasn't
know.
playing. I was just practicing
Like,
my cutting.
Yeah. But
Yep.
something in me was just drawn
It
to
was
her.
just
so
a head.
I actually
Oh.
talked to her first. But slid in the DMs and
I did.
She made first move. And
Yep,
I
first
love you.
move. I love you
move, I love you
first.
first.
Just send her a naked picture right off the bat. And just like,
Uh,
you want this to come home to every day?
it wasn't that naked.
I know. You had a
Dang.
bra and panties on. Sorry.
Damn.
But she was sending me a picture of her haircut because this is when she like cut her hair
my
to a
gosh.
bob.
Oh,
And it
awful.
was all the way down here.
yeah.
So she sent me a picture of her haircut one day, but it was like full body, underwear, bra, and I'm just like,
Thirst trap.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
I didn't know I wasn't wearing anything. My
Did I
bad.
forget clothes?
Oh my gosh. Am I
man.
red? I feel like I'm red.
You are.
Do you like what I mean, my hair?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
I have no shame in my game though.
Hey.
So
I mean, you're a go-getter, I
there
guess.
you go.
You
know
got
what?
When
her.
I want
You
something,
got her.
I will get it.
Exactly.
You should know this already.
Do you have a song, and if so, what is it?
Like,
Hold on, wait. Let me look it up.
wait.
Like our song?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn, what's the name of it? I'm so bad at all of this.
Can you think of the group who sings it?
Careless Whisper. Tonight the music seems alive.
So
Wham.
Maybe it's better this way.
what is it? The Speechless one?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Speechless.
Oh.
Who is that?
Dan and Shay.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm
Speechless.
There you go.
And then the Kane Brown one.
Change your last name?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Heaven?
that was a good
Oh,
one.
no.
No, but that's a different person. That's a good one too. Kane Brown. What's the Kane Brown?
I only know Heaven and God, what else does he sing? I mean, he's got a lot of good ones,
song.
but
Let me see.
Didn't he get lost on his own property?
Oh my gosh.
He had to like call authorities or
First
something.
Yeah.
world
No idea.
problem.
He's a country boy.
no shit.
Damn,
Not
what
very
was
good
that Kane
country
Brown
boy if
song?
he can't find his way around.
Yeah,
Most of them country boys
I know.
put a fucking
You drop
blindfold
Garth
on
Brooks
me.
out there, or Chris Gaines,
fucking
he'd
know
find
where
his
he
fucking
go.
way
Well,
back.
Chris Gaines may not, but
In
Yeah.
case you didn't know, Brett Young, that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
good one too. We have a few songs.
oh yeah, Brett. Yeah.
I can't think of that Kane Brown song. Damn, what is that song?
Sing it.
Sing it.
Yeah.
No, you sing it.
Do you need the guitar?
Let's see, Kane.
Oh, what's mine is yours.
Oh, duh.
Okay, yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah.
I like that.
I don't know that one off the top of my head.
Mine is yours.
Oh, okay, that makes it better.
Now,
So anytime, have you heard that song? And they'll say that thunder rolls.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, how's it go? The thunder rolls. It's like, oh, okay, that fucking perfectly explains it. They literally say the exact same thing, but just sing it in
But
the
just
in the
singing
tune of
it?
the song.
Oh,
It's like, thanks for clearing that up, Poncho.
That is a good one.
you ever heard Grease Lightning? What?
Yeah.
Grease Lightning.
Grease lightning.
Oh shit. Here we go.
No, that's all right. Let's ask one more, and then we
Okay.
can end this.
Okay.
'Cause, fuck, I don't know.
That's what
Oh, that's why he's laughing.
Too many Dr. Peppers.
too much apple juice.
Yeah.
If your spouse could spend a day in the life of someone else, who would it be?
Damn. Day in the life of someone else.
Anybody probably. I'll say.
Probably the Kardashians. Like, I'm bougie like.
Oh,
And it's crazy because we'd make this small talk every now and then, and it's like, oh, I would love to be in their shoes for the day.
Mm-hmm. And then when you get put on the spot, you don't,
Of course.
you can't think of them.
yeah.
How about
Cat Williams.
That would be a good one.
That would be cool just to know what he knows because he knows some shit,
Yeah.
I'm
Knows
a lot
sure.
of shit.
And
How about Vic Blends?
Oh yeah, he's a positive guy.
Yeah.
what's that?
Who's Vic?
He's a barber.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
oh, okay. I've
He's
heard
like
of
a
him.
really positive, like go-getter.
It's a good haircut.
Yeah.
And he goes around and he'll just give out free haircuts, but he always has like deep conversations with these people.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah.
Where he like trims bums' hairs and stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay. I know who you guys are talking about.
That'd be kind of cool.
I don't necessarily think I would want to be anybody else, just a little richer.
Richer is nice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even
would-
I'd like
necessarily
want to be
be-
the president for the day,
Uh,
just
well,
to see
see-
what he fucking knows and see like this behind the
Because
scenes.
I would
shit.
be changing some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. No shit.
I know.
Yeah.
And be like, well, I'm here.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they need to get younger people in the office. I feel
Fuck
like there's
yeah.
just a
yes.
bunch of old people who are in old times and
But not too young because then we're going to be.
oh
you
yeah,
know,
I know.
Yeah.
everybody's not going to be working. It's going to be a shit
Yeah.
show.
I
I'm
still
gonna
think
block
you gotta,
Russia if they don't
Yeah.
stop. It's
Yeah.
like,
I'm going
I
to
still
take them
think-
off my Instagram.
Yeah.
I think it's what 45 is the youngest because
you have to be at least 45.
I think
years
so.
old,
Because JFK was 45 or 46 when he first.
I feel like anywhere
or is it
from
42?
It's somewhere around there.
I don't know.
40
Yeah.
and
So,
up.
I think that stays, but then yeah, your time limit is 60.
But when you're a kid learning about it in
45
Well, how's
school,
his
that
Biden?
seems so
Biden's
old.
78, I think,
So what the hell is he doing in Austin?
because he's a fucking puppet and they
Yeah.
can
Oh
control
my
his
gosh.
ass.
He's
Agreed.
a clone.
Biden.
Obama.
Agreed.
How old?
Have you seen the thing where his
I have.
earlobe thing?
Yes.
So my
He's
thing, my
fucking
take
80.
on that, my take on that was just because he's
Fucking
old.
shit-ass.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Like,
they don't grow back. Like when he was younger, his earlobe was detached,
Yeah.
and then now it blends in. It's one of those. Have you seen that picture?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I saw
And it's
it.
like, how does that happen?
I can't stand fucking Biden.
Explain that, Joseph.
So
His whole staff.
I feel like everybody that last little election though was all for Biden, and now look where we're at.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't for Biden ever.
I feel like Trump, he's not good with his words, but
Exactly.
he's already rich. He's not doing it for money.
Exactly.
I feel like he's more for the people,
Yep.
but
Everybody,
Just has
that's
him
the
out.
whole sensitive shit.
yeah.
He opened his mouth, which he shouldn't have done.
Yep.
He kept sticking his nose into shit that he shouldn't have been sticking his nose in, like the NFL shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just don't do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But still, he said what he said. Who gives a shit? You know?
Yeah.
And he is how he is because that's how he grew up. He grew up with fucking money. He talks to people like he has money because he has money. You know? If you don't like the way he talks, change the fucking channel. Watch something else.
Yeah.
He's making us money. He's putting USA back on top, and you hate him for it?
And now look at us.
Yeah. And now you're gonna vote for Biden just because you don't like him as a person?
Yeah.
That's the only reason why you voted for Biden?
Yep.
Because you don't like him?
I think somebody told us one time
Stupid.
that we shouldn't be Trump supporters because he was trying to like interfere with our living.
Right.
But it's like, yeah, but you know, there's just so
I don't think he was.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think he was.
Yeah.
I don't think he was getting that. And I don't think he was against blacks and the
Huh?
racist
No,
thing.
my eye was itching, so
You
it's
know?
didn't. It's all blurry. I'm
Yeah.
like, ugh.
I just don't get it. I really just
neither.
don't get it.
because now look
So-
where we're at.
Exactly.
Yay.
So, all right. Well, thanks guys for coming on.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you.
Yep, yeah. Get
Yeah.
back on here. We're going to have you back
We'll
on.
get your Instagrams tagged and stuff. What is it? AD the Barber 13.
Oh yeah.
And then
Britt
Britt
the
the
Barber
Barber 13.
13.
Britt BRITT or
Is it BRIT or BRI?
It's
I
BRITT.
think
TT.
TT?
Yeah.
TT?
Something like
Or
that.
DT?
Or is it like
Actually, I think it's
BRITTH?
just one T because
Oh yeah, it's BRIT Britt the Barber 13.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
So check them out on Instagram. Get a haircut. They're at Tapers in River Oaks.
If you
and
have hair.
yeah,
If you have hair.
we're the fortunate
come
ones.
see me if you got a beard.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.